All right. Hello and welcome to some Mutazione. Mutazione? Mutazione? uh, yeah, I was considering what to play today, and I just sort of, I made the decision that I was going to play this. But, yeah, how's everyone doing today? I had this on my list for a while to play, and I just, it felt like the day, you know? Okay. This is most likely mother and daughter here. Uh, so Gaia, one on the right. Call me when you get there, okay? Look, you have to allow me to worry. It's part of the job. I'm so proud of you. Stay away from the kitchen, okay? I want to come back to a nice, not burned down house. I have all those frozen meals you made. They're labeled by day of the week. When did you get so grown up? I love you. Love you too, Mom. Okay. Hi, Melon. Dearest Gaia and Kai, it's time. You cannot allow this rift between you to linger. He's dying. A terrible thing to do alone. Please come. Much love, Maury. So, what's that you got there? Just a letter. The ink will wear out if you keep reading it that much. The sea ain't a place for letters, girlie. That's... That's not actually how letters work. Name's Kai. It's a place for adventures! And you're about to have one of the rarest of them all. Full of mutants and monsters and terrible things. Ha! Nice try, but you don't scare me. Moondragon was years ago. Mutazone's been safe for ages. Sure, that's what they like to say on the mainland. But why do they all keep away, You're the first outsider to visit nigh on 20 years. You need a nickname. Something to make it seem nice and friendly to the natives. Ugh. Listen, I don't need your help, thanks. Seacrum! Nice and cutesy. Look, I'm gonna introduce myself as Kai, daughter of Nono. Suit yourself, Seacrum. Oh, I like the music. We have Alessandro Coronas to thank for this. I don't know. It depends on if I was doing hot tub streams. I might get away with a streaking stream. I'll say this once, and I'll say it as many times as needed. Art-based like games always last longer than high quality graphics. Like they just last a long time. They age well. Now Mutazone is a fairly newer game too, though. I think it was I want to say it was 2017, 18. I could be wrong. It could be even later. But I've been thinking about it lately that like games that commit to an art style or cell shading or things like that just tend to just age significantly. It's usually the mechanics where it isn't. Good God, it takes forever to go to wherever we're going. It's like it took the whole day and then some. I'd be bored out of my mind too. All right. Somehow I expected him to snore. Some of this cargo smells weird. Like I could examine things. Well, this expired a decade ago. Locked. They locked the bathroom? For real? I don't think I need one of these right now. Life rings. I think that's to change the time. That's the only option. Holy shit! Whoa, you! You know me. You're not real. I must be dreaming. The salts of the air, the sting of the breeze. You know these things. You know me. You look so real. Hurry. Wake up, Kai. You need to hurry. Wake up! So she was dreaming. She knew she was dreaming. Oh. Bad dream, Seacrum? No way. Full of monsters and mutants, I bet. It's in the waters. Sure. What's that? Can't hear you over the song of the sea. Nothing. So, looking forward to meeting your grandpa. What's he like? Not so lively these days. But way back when, he was a fearsome man. Especially stirring about a bit of harmless smuggling. Haha! Go out on deck now, and you'll see her as we approach. Land ho! Ooh. Can't hear you over the sound of the sea, or the song of the sea. The Mutazione. It looks Japanese in style, doesn't it? Oh, what was that? You've never heard of this game before? I picked it up around the same time I picked up Lacuna and everything else. Been meaning to get back to that one as well. I still need to finish that. Spearfarer. Like, my games list is so long and so hard to work up to it. Ooh. Look at this guy over here. Oh, you can't see him because my head's blocking it. Oh no, I didn't see you there. I'm so clumsy. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm always tripping over myself. I'm just a big game lump, always getting in the way. You can say that again. So you're Kai, right? Yeah, you? Oh, I'm Tung. I'm Claire's son. I think our moms were friends. Oh, so you're Maury's grandson, right? Yeah. You should come to the bar later. People hang out there and... Ah. Come on. Back to work, my lad. Sorry. I gotta get on with it. Maury's in the square. She's expecting you. So that's Maury's grandson. Oh, that's not... Yeah, no, I can see the family resemblance. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. These strong arms are stronger than they look. I'm just so happy to meet you. I'm Maury, an old friend of your grandpa. Nice to meet you. But enough of me. Are you ready? Think so. I'll take you to him. Grandpa? Oh. It's still ticking away. Don't you worry. Didn't mean to wake you. I thought you'd never make it. Time. I had to wait for school holidays. Of course. For heaven's sake. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Having quite the hacking fit. I've wanted to meet you for so long. Yet here you are. All I can do is lie here. Useless. We'll be kind. It's just really nice to meet you, finally. I've always been bad at this kind of thing. Dora was the one who knew what to say. I miss her. Let's just not talk of the past. But what a joy it is that you've come to help me. We'll be responsible. Anything I can do? Let me know, okay? You must tell me about you. Let's talk about family. Well, you know, just normal, really. I go to school, which is kind of boring. I do a lot of sports. That's cool. And I spend the rest of the time mopping after Toby and cooking for a guy who struggles to cook. When I was 11, I decided I preferred food less charcoal-like, so I guess I took over. I see. Now I have the pleasure of your company. I bet you heard a lot about this place. Mom used to tell me bedtime stories. About all the weird animals and stuff. Playing with the local wildlife was a favorite pastime of Gaia's. She was so very young when she... Damn, he's just hacking. Oh. Grandpa? Can I get you something? Water or... I'm not having a good day. Forgive me. Need to rest. But please, go find my old friend Yoke in the archive. He has something for you. Can you do that? You're sure? I'll write in my journal. I used to keep track of tasks and chores and stuff. I'm sure. It's very important. You're very important. Grandpa? Oh, fell asleep. Okay. Interesting. We have a lot of choices, like, in dialogue-wise. Weird herbs and things for cooking? Seems like it was used recently. Maybe Maury warmed something up for him. Looks so well worn, it probably only fits Grandpa now. I guess this is the bed Maury made up for me. Mom's old friend Claire is here. Somewhere. I should find her. Tongue said people hang out at the bar, and Grandpa told me to find Yoke in the archive. Apparently he has something for me. We should probably take care of the archive first. Ah, there it is. Chapter 1, Arrival. Got an achievement. Welcome to Mutazione. Whoa, this place is fucking huge. Stairs temporarily closed for repair. Do not use them, Dennis. Look at the lizard up there. Look at this cool tiny house. Okay. Can't use those stairs. Try going down the... What are these? I like this place, but it does look like it's about to fall apart. Medisti. It's all about consumer demand. Not this again. Righto. Right. Now, the crossing's always 2 days a week, right? I'm scared of the sea. Full of monsters and things. But if we could develop a single-user vehicle... One time I heard Spike saw a mermaid. People could go anywhere they wanted. Just imagine all those teeth and claws. What? I just said imagine all those teeth and claws. Have you ever seen a mermaid, Sal? No, because I'm smart enough to stay away from the sea. Okay. Guy's like just, Back in a few minutes, Alan. The Hair and Claw Salon and Bathhouse. An interesting combo. Get your hair cut while you're getting it washed. We got 2 ways to go. We got down and left. Let's go left first. Oh, Mom told me about you. Dots, right? Nit, nat, nit. Nip, nip. Nick, Nick. Oh my god, I'm not gonna try. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you lose count. What do we got back here? Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Okay, so we can't understand them, but we can understand them. These frame wires seem totally safe and not a fire hazard at all. We can go down and left. Jesus, there's a lot of areas to go. Let's that's down to the boat. Let's go down. Ugh. This route's huge. I wonder how deep it goes. Moorish. I guess it sounds like Moorish, but with Maury. Nice pun, Maury. That's the way they could have gone over there. Oh, the garden. Looks like you can get to it through the back of Stir Fry. Right, and also I'm gonna go into Moorish. Like a mini version of the tree Grandpa lives in. Looks like they need a bit of water. Hi, my love. You've caught me in my natural habitat. I'm usually here, cooking up something yummy. If I'm not tending to the garden where I grow my veggie. It's a bit late for lunch right now, but if you come back if you feel like a bite tomorrow. Did I take anything for Grandpa? Oh no, don't you worry about that. I keep him well supplied. Oh, but I've got so many dishes to do after all that. Simple stir fry tomorrow, I think. Have you had a chance to get to know our tongue yet? Yeah, I definitely bumped into him. He's a lonely boy. You'll make wonderful company for him. Oh, and Claire's dying to say hello. She's in the harbor with her shop. So she must be down there where it was, towards a tree. I wonder if Mom and Grandma ever sat here and looked out to the sea. Bibbidi-boo, bibbidi-boo. Oh! Are you here to hear my fish cake song? It's very famous. Fish cake? Vulpec's famous fish cake song. Guaranteed to make all the fishies swim up and say hello. I'm glad you like my song. Spike does not. Spike went into the bar over there to get away from my, darned nuisance. I like it a lot. You can be my friend as well as Spike. Song catches friends as well. So this must be the bar over here. Giant bughead. Sure, why not? That's an interesting looking mutant. Well now. How's it going, Jitterbug? Hi, right? Is there anyone who doesn't know I'm arriving today? Oh ho, all the locals bending your ear, are they? Spike, you're not helping. Well now, we can hold some, skatum. I have no idea on that word. If you want. Mew here is a specialist in the quiet. That's how she brings in all the prime meat hunting. I'll talk to Mew. You hunt? Cool. Sure. Mew's our resident hunter and punk rocker. Spike. Oh, you're gonna tell me it's not punk rock, but some sludge core or something. Spike. Whenever I hear people talk about Mucho Charmers, I feel like an idiot. You and me both. But hey, Jitterbug. You let me know if you need anything, okay? If you can't tell from my manner of speaking, I was just an out-of-towner just like you. It was 20 years ago I landed on these particular shores. And I still sometimes feel like a newcomer. It can be a mite overwhelming. But we're all friendly folk. Yes, I think you'll get along mighty fine here. Mighty fine. Have you met all the other folks yet? Claire's been hankering to see you since we heard you were coming. She's a fine woman, mine like a razor. She keeps my stock count for me. Fastest math in the West. Yep, sure. Real good at counting. Hush, kid. Don't make me regret fostering you. Honestly, the number of times he's threatened to unadopt me. Huh. Well, then don't give me cause for it. Interesting. So that's his adopted daughter then, okay. I mean, that's actually interesting. Seems like there's a lot going on. That explains why he was also ribbing her pretty hard there. Let's go see Claire. We also have to go to the archives. I don't know where... This must be Claire. Oh my goodness. You look just like her. Claire, right? Yes, it's Claire. Mom talks about you a lot. I don't mean to... Oh gosh, I feel so silly. I don't know why I'm crying. I'm just so happy to meet you. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not so good with crying. Sorry. It's just... It was such a sweet, wonderful time. Seeing you walk up to me after those years. It just suddenly brought it all back. And now I can't stop. Please just leave me for a bit. Go and find Alan in the square. She's lovely. She'll be on her break about now. I'll come back later, sure. Thank you. Alright, we'll return and talk to Claire when she's ready to talk to us. There's so much to do. Wonder who lives here. Go talk to, Robert and, Pung. Sorry, Kai. I have to finish up here. Darn right you do. Come find me this afternoon. The yard behind that building there. I'll be working on my... You want those supplies I fetch for you? You've got to earn them. Later. So that must lead to the yard. What's this right here? Lullaby. Funny name for a boat. Now, they said the square, right? Alan? Alan would be in the square. Oh, that's Alan. Yeah, she said it would be back later. Holy shit, she's terrifying. Oh, my days. Hi, honey, welcome. It's so lovely to see a fresh face around here. Welcome to the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Well, I think so anyway. It's nice. I suppose it must seem a little backward to you coming from big city. But just you wait, the dawns and the wildlife, it's bliss. Oh, sorry, how rude. I'm Alan, and this one doesn't have a little, and this little one doesn't have a name yet. Oh, okay. She's expecting. It's half me, half Growby, so who knows what to expect. The guy who sells the ferry? You don't sound impressed. He's not much of a listener. But he's very caring when you get past that. Oh, before I forget, you must go and see Claire. She was your mother's best friend, and she's dying to meet you. I think I might have upset her. Oh no. I bet she cried. She was so worried she would. It's nothing personal. Or actually, it's because she loved your mom so much. She'll be alright in a bit. You might not feel like it, but you're coming back to some family history here. In a good way, I hope. This is my salon, by the way. Or bathhouse. Salon scares away some of the older gentlemen. Not that they say no to a nice manicure, though. I do all claws and nails. Yoke swears by my pedicure. Spike loves a mustache wax, and I help Mew with her matted fur. Have we met Yoke? No, we haven't. Yoke is the guy in the archive we're supposed to meet. Yeah, okay. And Dennis is always in need of a massage. Tension in that man. Anyway, I tend to work funny hours at the moment because of the baby. So if you miss me, stop by again later. It's so lovely to see a new face. I don't think we've met Dennis. We haven't met Dennis yet. No. Try going right. I feel like this is going to lead us towards the archive. Yep. Good God, it goes for quite a ways. Ooh, look at some of this wildlife. These ruins feel more recent than the others. Like a house burned down? Whoa, look at them. We got a mix of a cow and a stegosaurus. Stegiosaur. We'll go that way later. We don't want to go too far out of town. This is where Yoke works. There's a cool thing in each tiny drawer. Is this an actual monorail? Oh my god, wild. There's some wildly retro stuff here. So this is like a post-apocalyptic city. Always important to wear your scuba goggles, just in case. But I saw earlier, it kind of looked like it was like Japanese architecture. I'm a little interested in where we might actually be. Good day to you, friendly mannequin. So this is going to advance time. The Yoke is like... I don't know what he is. He looks sort of like maybe like a Wolverine-ish type thing. Bald on top. Could it be? Ha! Kai. What is this place? I love having the option to be a total asshole, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to play that today. Welcome to the archive. A fine collection of objects and writings are hidden within here. hidden herein. Yeah. Including my writing. Some very important research, if I say so myself. Research? Oh, certainly. Investigating the history of here and hereabouts. Hereabouts. Yeah. For years, it's been my aim to collect everything I can. Archives are vital places to record culture as well as fact. To be earnest. Sounds very important. I'm glad you think so. But to purpose, I'm supposed to give you this. +1 Encyclopedia, the Flora Mutazone. Well, the cover's cool. It's called Embroidery, right? Indeed! The talented hands of Claire at work. The encyclopedia contains detailed information about the plant life hereabouts. The flora of Mutazone, starting from the seeds. A collaboration between me and your grandfather, which we are both, quite proud of. Interesting. Thanks. I believe you wish to cultivate your interest in these things. Do have a look inside. In the meantime, thanks for paying our humble archive a visit, young lady. Feel free to have a look around and ask me if there's anything you're curious about. I think I'm going to ask him a few questions. We have an encyclopedia now. I want to see the cover. I like that the outside, she said it was like an embroidered cover. Have a map? Oh, okay. No, oh, Nono's hut. Oh, okay. So remember when we left the house, and to the right it said the stairs were broken going upwards? That's right, and it was said that, Dennis, I think Dennis is the guy that must do the repairman or the technician around here, because I remember him, it was his name on the repair thing saying don't go up the stairs. But anyways, at the top of the stairs apparently is Nono's hut, which is Kai's grandmother. Sorry, taking a drink. We've been to Maury's Store Fry. We haven't been to Jella's home, apparently somewhere. Oh, it's down there. It's at the bottom. What? Weird. All right, the Flora Mutazone. Thanks to Yoke in particular. Money always. Introduction. I began this catalog of the flora of Mutazone as a way to collect what Monty had taught me. Coming from a scientific background, I had the urge to catalog, systematically pin down, and define the new and wondrous flora of my new environment. But before long, I came to understand that the notion of order we like to consider implicit in the scientific method is a fallacy. Order is social, not a natural construct. What right do I have to decide the proper name of things? I keep this record as a reminder of my journey, as I try to understand how to pass on the gifts given to me by the Mutazone. Always question. No. Just a minute. So this was started by Nono. So the grandmother was the one who started this. I think. I'm pretty sure Nono is. Just a minute. I got off on the wrong foot with Tongue. I should go find him. Maybe he's in the yard behind the harbor. Go see Claire stop crying. All right. I like that. Okay, there we go. I guess how I answer also like changes my how I write in about them. Travel to Mutazone. Meet Grandpa for the first time. No biggie. I don't know what I expected, but he looked really sick. Guess I go meet some of the others while he rests. Tongue said people hang out at the bar. Bar's pretty cool, actually. Mew was funny. I like her fur. Is it rude to comment on someone's fur? Probably best to stay quiet. Mom's old friend Claire is here. Somewhere. I should find with her. Oh my god, I cannot deal with tears. I hope she's okay. Claire said to go say hi to Alan by the bathhouse. Alan seems nice. Having Grub's baby, though. Wonder what she sees in him. Grandpa's told me to find Yoke in the archive. Apparently he has something for me. This is a pretty cool old book. There's so much stuff in it. I wonder what all these symbols mean. Alright. Yeah. Algefern. The swamp fire. Habitat and cultivation. Soil and swamp and moist soil. It's found towards the east of Mutazone and parts harvested from it can be the algifron leaf. Algifron. There we go. Algifron. Yeah. It's gonna be hard for me. I'm gonna be like tripping over my tongue the entire game. It's thought that this chimera of a plant arose specifically after the coming of the moon dragon, having properties of both algae and ferns, producing reddish leaves without cell nuclei, a quality of algae, and green leaves with them, a quality of ferns. Algifern is able to thrive in both extreme sunlight and dark shaded areas. Algifern leaves can be eaten or served as a tea to reduce inflammation caused by disease or injury, e.g., gout, sciatica, sprained ankles, anacardia, Arnacadia. Fisherman's friend. Habitat and cultivation, vertical tree soil. Grows on vertical tree surfaces, Arnacadia flower. Arnacadia. Technically a parasite, it only grows on the very tallest trees. Preferring high altitude and exposed sunshine. Very distinctive, with drooping hook-shaped fruit accompanied by pink spurs. The purple fruit develops from the pedicle and the receptacle of the Arnacadia flower. Arnacadia flower fruit is sweet and edible, though in thought to enhance any flavor it's paired with. It also goes especially well with fish. Also used in spiritual practice, mainly because it sweetens otherwise bitter concoctions. Appears to have toxic qualities when planted too close to other flora. The arrowhat. Snowbank. A habit in cultivation, cave soil and swampy soil. Dark and moist concealed areas, and the arrowhat powder can be harvested from it. An arrowhat is a small sporophyte cryptogam functus. The spores grow over the gills and are usually released steadily. However, because of the particularly sharp shape of the cap, pressure builds up in the arrowhead. Pressure in the arrowhead can build up, sometimes leading to a sudden and almost explosive expulsion of spores. Dried, it has anesthetic properties. Raft spiders use the numbing effects of spores to prey on laundry insects. Astral ragwort. Grows on solid rocks in sandy areas, at beaches, and outside caves. A succulent with thick, dark gray protuberances, it can adapt to many forms of harsh soil and weather conditions, including strong winds, heavy rainfalls, and intense sunlight. Astral ragwort needs very little water, and nutrition cannot be found in the harsh, sandy conditions. Astral leaf. You can harvest a giant leaf nut from it. It grows mostly forest. A parasitic plant that grows best in sun-exposed areas on tall trees. Known for its large leaves, hence the giant-related nomenclature, but can also be identified by the nuts, the outer casing which is thorny. The leaf originates from long stalk which penetrates the bark of the tree it's growing on, drawing nutrients from the host. Atlas leaf nut can be cooked, mashed, and then pressed to produce an oil. The oil is edible, but is typically used to mix pigment for painting. Blackpool lilies. In undisturbed lakes and rivers with moderate temperature. You may get a Blackpool lily flower. A rhizomatous aquatic herb which produces an elegant and fragrant flower that grows amidst elliptical, dark green leaves. The flower is traditionally used by those who menstruate, as well as tea made from the petals can relax uterine cramps. The alternative name of this is the gentle word, as thought to arise from its soothing properties. The use of Blackpool lily flower tea is one of the oldest natural remedies in the local area. Drinking the tea relieves cramps and reduces or eliminates phantom contractions during pregnancy. The scent's also fragrant and effective. Blue claw, vertical rocks and walls. You get blue claw flower oil. The blue claw flower thrives in cold and shady environments. It has long, grassy, land-shaped leaves in an intense and distinctive blue color, and grows a bushy-looking gray flower. The blue claw flower is useful in medicine. But if removed brusquely, it can sometimes lead to the plant withering and dying as the roots are very delicate. The blue claw flower oil is an emetic and used sparingly. It can help in expelling poisons. Blunanas. Exposed in sunny areas as well as water pots on rooftops. It makes blunanas pulp husk. They're like... They look like pineapples, but they sound like coconuts. An evergreen plant cultivated in sunny and exposed areas with sufficient rainfall and plentiful groundwater. Produces a colorful flower that will later fuse to form the bananas fruit. Fruit is popular for its sweet flesh. Its beautiful flowers attract many different birds and insects. Bananas pulp is mixed with dry spectre sand powder and honey can be used as a remedy against aches and pains caused by a cold. This is due to the fruit's high vitamin C content and mild stimulant properties. Calma gratis. Grows in water, can be found in lakes and damp caves. You get the head from it, which I think is this. Calma gratis. Wait, is it? Oh, it's blocking my mouse. Okay, I thought since it was my Streamlabs is or whatever is, you're not seeing my mouse, which is funny because it looked like it was part of the game icon and it just auto filters that out. Huh. Okay. A steady clumping reed that grows in dark caves and at the edge of the water. It's sensitive to movement, which can cause the protuberant stalks to wave rhythmically with nearby footsteps. Oh, you put some my face design. Yeah, I'll take a look at it when I'm all done today. Stalks to wave rhythmically. Rhythmically? Oh my god. I might as well just end myself now. Words are so hard for me. Waves in water also cause motion in the reeds, making them look like dancing earth. Calma gratis is soft and can be used to absorb the liquids easily. Sometimes harvested and used as sponges for cleaning. The cliff shrub. Thrives on vertical surfaces. You can get leaves and flowers from it. Cliff shrub. Often mistaken for the more common wall plant, it can be differentiated as the cliff shrub will have more of its matter rooted to the ground and displays a characteristic elliptical leaf shape in the star-like arrangement. Oh, I see. Okay. Plus slightly lighter green-gray foliage. Historically cultivated for its medicinal use. Cliff shrub is a wound healer, promoting the speed and efficiency of healing either by decoction or topical application of an oil made from its harvested leaves. Coastal orchid. First regular soil, tree surface is okay, petals, leaves, and seeds. Found in coastal paths, rooftop gardens, and exposed grassland. The coastal orchid, also known as sea flower or sea stars, flourishes in exposed areas. A medium-sized, dark-green plant with waxy linear leaves and a fan-like arrangement. Flowers, probably 1.5 to 2 inches diameter, are arranged in a helix around the upper third of the stalk. Seeds are typically scattered by the wind. Coastal orchid pellets have a nervine property, and when used as an infusion, can be offered as a nerve balancer or relaxant. Corica. Found on walls, rocks, surfaces, and cool areas. A succulent evergreen with grayish-green leaves. It grows on cliffs and walls and cliff plants. While the young plant grows at a moderate speed, seed production and germination is quick and consistent. From a distance, it can be mistaken for a green lichen, but only its close can identify it by its cloudy shape. Stake beetles love to feed on the roots, which can cause the plant to die. Crescent reed. Crescent reed. Yeah. Deep in the forest where lakes, where the sun really hits the water. Okay. A tall grass-like wetlands living plant. It has long, smooth, stiff stems, which finish in a fine, copper-colored, feathery leaf. This gives the plant its distinctive shape of a burning torch. The plant grows thin roots underneath the water surface and prefers a still or slow-moving freshwater habitat. The broad system of roots is a perfect place for fish to hide and breed in. Dracnea. Around ruins and other shady areas, often near water. Dracnea is a leafing flowery plant from palm family, reaching about 32 inches tall. Locals avoid the plant, saying it somehow makes the surroundings feel uncanny. They can be ingested, but can have radical effects, sometimes giving a dying creature a new lease on life, and sometimes proving almost immediately fatal. Needs further investigation. Seems to go around the temple area east of the village. Elephant palm. Regular soil, forested areas, and elephant fruit. Medium-sized palm tree with fronds growing. There are so many plants in this. I thought it was going to be like 10 less than this. A medium-sized palm tree with fronds growing from several branches sprouting from the stem. It's evergreen and bears fruit which only ripens during late autumn. The skin of the fruit is tart, and the flesh fruit and sweet. Fresh and sweet. Elephant fruit flesh has narrow protective properties useful in slowing the neural effects of old age or some forms of dementia. Elephant fruit may also help in mild cases of concussion. When samians are active towards the elephant palm, it's a good indication of the fruit being ripe. Evanescence. Corpse cap. Okay. The inhabitants of Mutazione never go near it. Close proximity can trigger hallucinations in individuals not prepared for the effect of spores which hang in the air around it. It's rare to encounter it when it's fully grown, as in the wild, it often rots before maturing. Potentially used in shamanistic spiritual practices, but more experimentation needs to be done in this area. Mani often used a little evanescent spore paste as a bridge to the spirit world. Fan Amicia. In moist and mossy areas, close to old buildings. Venomation grows in moist and mossy areas where it can find suitable conditions as it propagates quickly in large swathes. As the fungus grows, the laminale stretches and intertwines around its black top, forming a goblet-like shape, hence the common name, fungal fungi. Venomation has immunosuppressant qualities that can be dried in powder. It can be used to reduce pregnancy sickness and the likelihood of miscarriage. However, take care when suppressing a patient's immune system. The giant tree fern. First, the shade and coolness often provided by old ruins. An immense fern-like tree with sturdy cylindrical trunk. Oh, it's big. Also named the green giant. It's usually surrounded by smaller plants wishing to benefit from the thick shade of its foliage and build some symbiotic relationships with some fungi. Fronds are characterized by the bipinnate shape. Tree fern banks have antihistamine properties can be used to treat bad reactions to poisons, irritants, and allergens. Bark can be broken off by inserting a small thin object, such as a flint, into the natural crack. The gnome mushroom, also known as the skull shroom, grows in sandy and gravel areas. A rare species of mushroom found within sandy soil. Brown still-colored fungus is characterized by two large brown spots, resembling the eye of a skull. That's the common name skull shroom. Brown-dwelling bugs tend to use them for shelter and laying eggs. The goblet flower, fairly rare, also known as the wild tulip. A herbaceous perennial much loved by the Mutazione gardeners, bears some resemblance to the common tulip. Flower head, which grows into a specific three-pronged shape, distinguishes it from the tulip genus. The flower blooms across the scape, surrounded by dark green leaves that grow in a circle around the bottom third of the stalk. Because of its beautiful appearance, the goblet flower is often gifted as a decorative indoor plant, a sensitive plant which often requires complementary planting. The golden palm, regular soil actually, grows in warm and half-shaded areas. The distinctive large light green leaves need a lot of room to grow to full size. The rich golden fruit has very bitter aftertaste uncooked. The inhabitants of Mutazione often sometimes see the inhabitants of Mutazione have sometimes seen the fruit of the golden palm as precious because of the rich golden color. It makes a nice fruit jelly. Although the fruit of the golden palm has a very bitter taste when eaten raw, it can be used to make clear and fine golden jelly. It's a tradition that the oldest member of the community gets the first jar of GP jelly each year. Graptophyllum. Graptophyllum. Rugged surfaces such as caves, walls, cliffs, other rugged areas. An evergreen plant with smooth, succulent leaves arranged in rosettes around a stubby trunk. It develops long, thick roots which penetrate deep into the ground around the surface it grows on, making the plant into very resilient and adept for surviving windy conditions. It prefers rugged, stony surfaces. The sap of the Graptophyllum leaf has strong antibacterial properties. It can be used to apply directly to wounds or mixed with emollients for soothing protection from grazes, burns, and infection. Jesus, how is there still more? I have a feeling that this is going to be used in a puzzle. You know what I mean? Look at all these symbols and stuff and have to find plants and all that. I have a feeling. Green lichen, also known as the fool's jade. Green lichen grows in large rocks and cave walls in damp conditions. Lichen grows very slowly, taking about 9 months to grow an inch. It can sometimes take on almost crystalline growth pattern, and such under poor light, occasionally been mistaken for precious crystals. Guzamania. Throughout Mutazione and soil close to water. Thick stems surrounded by dark waxy green leaves, lanceolate in shape and arranged protectively, shielding the delicate bloom from harsh winds as well as collecting and channeling rainwater towards its root. The monocarpic plant of annual variety, the Guzmania germinates, grows and flowers, and dies all within the same season. So how does it reproduce if they all die within the same season? Does it just go like the seed is dormant? I forget how long seeds can actually last. Maybe I'm just dumb. Fresh Guzmania leaves can be stewed and imbibed to reduce high blood pressure. Bulgberry leaves have a similar effect as well as an ACE inhibitor, but the two ingredients should never be combined. Hobbleberry. Free soil. Hobbleberry is a small to medium-sized plant often found in forests. Its early stages bear flexible, cuneate leaves, slim stem sprouts quickly, and as the plant matures, bear small hobbleberries in clusters. The hobbleberries are round and sour. Uncooked and unripe, they're mildly toxic to humanoids. Dried hobbleberries are less acidic than the ripe counterpart. If rolled in sugar or baked in pastries, they're well liked by most inhabitants of Mutazione. Geliosa. Gelosa. The waxy plant which prefers the shade. Hornbugs are especially fan of the Gelosa plant and find shelter from the sun beneath its leaves. Gelosa grows a vegetable which is egg-shaped with orange flesh and a meaty texture. The Gelosa vegetable has mild antidepressant property. It can be used in combination with other stimulants or nerve balancers as a careful treatment for depression and anxiety. So it can be used with that one other depression. I mean, the nerve balancer thing. Kepa tree. Regular soil, but a moisture. A broadleaf evergreen which grows a high and distinctive crown of obtuse-shaped mid-green foliage. It's easy to cultivate and grows best in warm climates. It produces the sweet and ripe kepa fruit, which is used to harvest it just before ripening to achieve a sharper flavor ideal for baking. Hence the alternative name lime pie tree. As well as culinary uses, stewed kepa tree fruit adds as curative, and as a reduction, it can be taken against severe bloodborne infection. The wood of kepa tree burns long and bright and makes good kindling as well as larger logs. The lumen hat, the cat's eyes woe. Caves. Medium-sized fungi, they grow in the shallow. Jeez, so many plants. I can lose my mind how many plants there are. Medium-sized fungi, they grow in shallow soil properties or on rotten wood in the darkened circumstances. They usually prefer, and in the darkened circumstances they can be seen giving off a faint luminescence. The lemonelle should never be eaten raw, as the fungus is deadly without proper preparation. The lumen hat fungi can be used as part of treatment to terminate pregnancy, but should only be supplied by a shaman healer in combination with careful counsel and support through the process. The lumen stone grows in caves and stuff. A huge round fungus, distinguished by two luminescent bands that trace the diameter of stone-like shape. It is so stony looking, weary travelers have been known to mistake the fungus for a seed, at which point the fungus collapses, releasing a glowing powder and a strong rotten smell, which takes days to wear off. Uses. Inhabitants of Mutazione have been known to use the powder of lumenstone to create patches of natural light on walls, or by dipping whole torches in lumenstone powder, to decorate the village for celebrations. Starbugs love to rub their bodies on lumenstone, but the fungus is toxic to nearby plants. Nijon palm. The mint palm. Undisturbed locations of moderate shade. A healthy Nijon palm can be identified by its long purple leaves and the large distinctive single brown leaves that protect from the base of the palm. The oily purple leaves have a strong minty fragrance, which seems to attract a wide variety of flying bugs. A strong decoction of Nijon palm's leaves can be used as a basis for a remedy against common colds. Nijon nuts can be used made in Nijon nut butter, useful as a base for emoluments or as a fat in cooking. Knot farm, also known as night beans, moist in regular soil. A vascular dark blue fern with a created leaf border. The knot fern propagates through spores, but its roots are similar to those of seeded plants. The leaves are thicker and sturdier than the regular fern due to the crisscrossing structure of venation on the leaf. Dried knot fern retain their structural integrity, can be used as a temporary or decorative bowls. Woven bowls are preferable or more functional. Pidora. Regular soil. Has an extensive root system which is often larger than the plant above ground. And it's usually made of both fibrous and tubercle root structure. The elliptical smooth leaves appear in a fan-like formation. Mostly used for bulb-like tubercular roots, which resembles onions, even though they're technically a root, not a bulb. The leaves have antifungal properties. Mashed cooked fedora leaves are used by locals to cure fungal infections such as athlete's foot. The pink puffertree. Cave soil, like dark places, also known as cavey flock. David, there's so many. There's so many. Native caves, often at higher altitudes. Soft and gentle touches grow swiftly and virulently. Do not mistake puffertree for rain willow wool when found on the wind. Puffertree wool can be identified by its slightly sweet taste, though it should not be consumed. It has no medicinal property. Looks nice, smells horrible. Rhodius. Maybe I should look ahead how many left. So many. Regular soil, sandy soil on the hedges of sandy soils and paved areas. Easily confused for other forest shrubs, Proteus or Corona sunflower, after its bright red blooms, most easily identified in its matured state. Thick palmate foliage give way to small buds that bear bright crimson flowers. The flower is stout with spear-shaped petals which surround the nectar-giving part of the plant. Proteus bark has an anti-malarial effect and is self-preservative, so permanent stalks are advisable. Rain willow, a giant toothed tree. Swamp in regular soil. One of the largest tree native to Mutazione, identified by distinctive diamond-shaped leaves, has a particularly flat petal on each leaf, which causes the leaves to overlap and flow like fish scales when the branches are disturbed by the wind. The seeds of the tree are lifted by the wind and chased after by children. Bandages woven with rain willow wool are useful as they have anti-hemorrhagic properties. The red tea plant, regular soil, shelter bright areas, often any tree tended to by dots. Yeah, we don't know what dots are. They seem native to the island, more than just mutants are. Tea berries. Native to warmer tropical regions, it has long, lance-shaped red leaves and a long, slim trunk, with particularly fine bark. The long trunk is inflexible, making the plant vulnerable to strong winds. Cultivated particularly for its medicinal purpose. Tea made from the sharp but sweet tea berries has stimulant properties and is therefore useful in abating tiredness and in stronger decoctions as part of treatment for some forms of depression. A particular staple and favorite of the dot. Rosereed, also known as fairy cane, found in water. Rosereed is a popular and delicate plant with a pleasant fragrance. Deltoid leaves follow the direction of the stem in a protective pattern around them. The lilac-colored flowers are small and buds only development at the top of the stem. The stem is highly flexible and can grow up to 5 feet tall. Semi-dried rosereed stalks are often used for basket weaving and light fencing due to the elasticity of cane. When they dry out, they harden and become inflexible and hard-wearing. Rosereeds are used in weaving and also retain a delicate fragrance which is very pleasing. Shaggy beard, also known as Merlin's beard. Vertical trees found in large forests. The leaves are best harvested during spring and summer and kept fresh by placing stalks in a container of fresh water. Shaggy beard is also known as Merlin's beard, particularly as starbugs likes to nest in the thick of the plant, glistening at the top of the beard-like structure, appearing as curious going on. Shaggy beard leaves have anti-inflammatory properties and can be mixed with emollients for topical application. Silver cup, swamp, regular soil. A fungus characterized by its silvery color and goblet-like shape. Oh my god, my voice is gonna die before I get to the end of this. The goblet has a dual purpose. It collects rainwater and attracts insects and birds who spread the fungi spores. Often the goblet becomes too full with water and the stalk snaps under the weight. This releases spore-laden water where patches of new fungi will grow. The spore water of silvercup is anti-candidal and can be mixed with emollients for a treatment for fungal infection. Flesh of the fungus itself is a powerful antivenom. Despite many useful medicinal applications, severely toxic to near surrounding vegetation. The snake plant prefers wet environments and the crowns of sturdy trees where marshes transition to beachland. Snake plant is a common succulent. It consists of a dark brown stem that resembles leaf-like pads, joined by one end to the other, with distinctive yellow flowers which appear from areoles at the top of the stems. The weight of the flower head can cause the stem to move heavily in the wind, often leading them to mistaking for snake. Snake plant sap, mashed leaf flesh, has immunostimulant properties, making it ideal for adding to restorative remedies. Best combined with sweeter ingredients, honey, bananas, because of its bitter taste. The spectre, also known as Solace in the Healer's Hand. The modest-sized plant with a pale, frail, digitate leaf. Cannot be grown in exposed sunlight. Prefers the solitude and clammy environment provided by caves and subterranean areas. The thin chestnut-colored stem breaks easily, but also prefers shelter. Spectre is analgesic. Oh my god, analgesic. The leaves are spectre's hands of the spectre plant, may be dried and ground to a powder, which is an effective analgesic, reducing aches and pains of all varieties. Bimbles can confuse the spectre for a mate, perhaps due to the scent. Well, they certainly don't look alike. Stone flower, desert rose. Sandy soil and beaches. Large, tough, waxy leaves that grow in rosettes around strong, thick base. Pleasantly pink-gray succulent grows mainly in sandy areas, hence the alternative name desert rose. It's highly resilient and can survive long periods of drought. Bulbs cultivated from the stone flower sap can be used for an antibiotic. Stone's grass, also known as St. Elmo's fire. Sandy soil and walks for balls, beaches, rock areas. There is so many fucking plants. Stonegrass is largely unremarkable succulent with the tough, waxy, dark green leaves that can grow up to 5 feet long from a thick, short trunk. In spring or summer, stalks rise from the center of the foliage and grow small, unremarkable flowers that eventually disperse seed. The sap from the stonegrass leaves has an antibacterial property. Very useful as the plant is so common. Swamp beech, a marsh plum. Swamp, obviously. A tall, slim, evergreen tree with a high canopy of small, ovate leaves, which favors moist brown conditions. Fruit of the swamp beech ripens quickly in summer and has a very sweet taste just before ripening. However, if left too long, the meat becomes a little mealy. The bark of the swamp beech can be used for grated fresh or stewed as a tea to help reduce nausea, especially used for treating morning. Because of the fruit's high sugar content, it's possible to sun dry without ferment. Tillandsia. Fool's Guzmania. Oh, we've seen the Guzmania earlier. Often confused with Guzmania due to the similarity of both foliage and flower, Tillandsia is much bigger ever, and the Tillandsia blooms is a single brick red, whereas Guzmania shows 3 colors. Tillandsia is an epiphyte, preferring to grow on top of rocky cliff soil and towering trees. The sap of the thick leaves is fructose rich and often used to sweeten tea. Consuming too much may cause stomach aches, however. Tillandsia seeds are an excellent protein-rich snack. Sumerians are known to chew leaves in order to extract the sweet Tillandsia sap. The Vogelberry, known as the Vogelbush. The dense bush with dark green, acute-shaped leaflets. The branch system is made up of what are referred to as cane. Red, ripe, sweet Vogelberries are soft and sweet, while the berries are glossy and bitter. The bush is prone to fungal infections, so it's important to keep it in an environment that provides good sunlight and good drainage. Vogelberry leaves are a proven ACE inhibitor and serve as a useful remedy for high blood pressure by decreasing blood volume and relaxing the blood vessels. Do not combine with Guzmania leaf. The wall plant, climber's rope. Not to be confused with the similar-looking cliff shrub, the wall plant can be characterized by its acute, rather elliptical leaf shape and the tendency of leaves to droop in a downward direction. Often found climbing across old buildings or growing across cliffs and rocks. The leaves have vasodilatory properties, increasing the flow of blood to an area, and can, in some circumstances, speed up healing. Wall sprout. Grows all over walls, obviously, known as the lion's mane. Wall sprout is a very small plant with broad, lance-shaped, waxy leaves. It grows easily on rocks and walls, although it prefers rock surfaces, which are rich in minerals. Because of its circular shape and rusty color, the plant is also known as the lion's mane. Raft spider webs can be often seen underneath the leaf. A uterine stimulant, when leaves are made into decoction, can be used carefully and as a drink to speed up long labor or to induce it. Water nettle. Shallow water, known as the ankle biter. The water nettle is a small and delicate plant that grows on the great slats at the edge of lakes and swamps. The plant is named nettle for the fine hairs which have nettle-like sting, though they don't grow to common nettle height. Hence the name ankle biter. Water nettle leaves can be used to support healing, either taken orally as a tea or macerated and applied to open wounds. Chalky petals of the water needleflower have anti-acid properties. A known habitat of the Herzog frog, which prefers to lay its eggs in the shade. Wild grass, also known as the old man's chest, grows on the beach and soil. Often very common and considered a weed, largely unremarkable in its appearance, featuring yellowish, linear, upstanding leaves. It can, however, be harvested for leaf oil, which is expectorant properties, presumably the reason for the alternative name, old man's chest. It can be macerated and mixed with honey to help treat chesty coughs and help bring up spores and other dangerous substances that might have been inhaled by the patient. The witch's bolete, known as the witch's hat and fool's poison. Small fungus with a broad cap. It's fully grown. It can be used to identify by its protuberant green dots and laminella. In the younger stage, however, the mushroom has only a purple cap and can be mistaken for other species. Fungus is not deadly, but will cause severe cramps, diarrhea, and dehydration. Small amounts can be used as a laxative or to expel unwanted substances quickly from the body, but only fresh. Cooking increases the effects to undesirable levels. Has a toxic effect on surrounding plants. The Woobjin leaf. Swampweed. A common plant native to swampy lands surrounding Mutazione, hence swampweed. The earthy colored lobate leaves have an intricate reticulate venation that gives the Woobjin great flexibility when exposed to strong winds. It also has dense rhizomatous root system, which takes years to fully grow. The roots of Woobjin are anti-parasitic and mildly depurative. The roots are also produce a strong pigment when boiled, can be used in paints and dyes. The shelter the plant offers means bibblebugs prefer to bear their eggs against Woobjin root. How are there more? How is there still more plants? Wyvernay, obsidian. The wyvernay can identify its living green color, particular shape, in the black seal leaves, hence obsidian. The rare yellow fruit is sometimes produced as a sour and slightly spicy taste. The skin of the fruit is both thick and tough, which makes it difficult for some animals to open. The root of the wyvernay can be dried and grated into a powder and therefore used for its stimulant property, often part of a treatment for lethargy and tiredness that accompany depression. Ugh. Smaller creatures wait for the snubhorn lizard to break into the fruit and feed on what it discovers. Yellow cats, also known as golden gnomes. Regular soil and boughs of sturdy trees. The yellow cap or golden gnome, as its local children call it, is a delicate fungus that often grows with small clusters. When the dew settles on the cap, they glisten like little gold hats. They consist of a slender stripe, a sharply pointed cap, and a very fine lamel. They grow best in the shade of other plants. Fresh yellow cap is an anti-centeric property. Anticenteric property. So it can be useful in some cases of vomiting or diarrhea where flushing the system is not preferable. They have a strong odor which moon-eyed waxwing rub on their beak during mating. I was not able to complete this collection of the 4 of Mutazione. Maybe someone else can continue my work. Oh, there's still more. Have you had a chance to look through Encyclopedia yet? Very plenty. Many of the local fauna are entirely unique to Mutazione. The Moon Dragons incident was terrible for the inhabitants of the area. But out of the tragedies, new things grow. Chimeras, new species. I feel very privileged to have documented. Is there a key for the symbols? You know, I noticed those. Additions by Nono, made after his confinement. No, okay, so Nono is the grandfather. Okay. I thought that was the grandmother's name. I was sure I'd seen them before, though. Perhaps it was in the temple? It's a little further east of here. A fascinating place in itself. Do come and see if you have any more questions. Alright. Oh, okay, let's go see, Oh, I can now pick different types of plants. Oh, shit. Yes, they're everywhere. All these plants are... Oh my goodness. Let's go talk to Claire first. Hi. Thanks so much for coming back. I'm okay now. It was a bit much after... it was a bit much, that's all. But I just wanted to say you're so welcome. Thanks. Let me show you my shop. I've got all kinds of things here. Fruit, vegetables, meats, fabric, furniture, pearls, cutlery. Is it expensive stuff? We trade in goods, not money. Everyone puts things in and everyone takes them out. It's more of a central store, I guess. But you won't need anything while you're here. Everyone will be lining up to give you what you need. Is it really so rare to have visitors? The last visitor we had was Spike. Oh, well, maybe Growlbert. But he comes and goes so much. Spike arrived here when I was a teenager. He was such a mysterious stranger. He runs the bar over there now. Anyway. Right. It's really just a way to pool our resources. And I keep the inventory. I'm very good at math. Speaking of which, can you do me a favor and go tell Jella their orders in? I've just got some potash. Who now? Jella's a bit funny. I think they came from a different process than, like, humanoid mutations? Yoke tried to explain it to me once. But they're just the same as the rest of us, really. And they're a very talented scientist. They make all of our perfumes and soaps and everything. It's weird. Okay, so they're like, interesting. I was getting confused since they was being referred to as they. So Jella is like a multi-person type thing. Or just gender neutral, I guess. Just head deep into the cave. You'll find them at night, right at the bottom. Okay, sure. So I've noticed the humanoid mutation thing. Oh my god. Mori had the original mutation. But, like, what I've been wondering is, like, it clearly passes down, like, genetics. Did they marry normal people? Like, this thing's seen better days. Oh, hey. Nice to see you not wielding any boxes. Are you kidding or are you actually annoyed? Oh, sorry. I make bad jokes, but I'm nervous. I guess it's all a bunch of new people. And meeting Nono for the first time and stuff. I'm sorry, you want to start over? Oh, okay, sure. So, this is my boat. Looks very boaty. I figure I could do with the ticket to freedom. It's nice here, in theory. But it's also just jungle and family. Talk about freedom. I get it. Like learning to drive in the city. Yes, exactly that. So you were raised by your mom? Not always. I mean, I've kind of had to raise myself. It's just me, my little brother, Toby, and her now. But it's only been like that for a couple of years. What happened to your... There was an accident. My dad left. I know it's bad, but sometimes I think I'd feel better if he died. It wouldn't feel like it was our fault. Can't say I recommend it. Boat was my dad's. He had a proper boat too. That's what he left on. He used to call this his little runabout. Well, it's yours now. Yeah. Mine now. Time to work out what I wanted to. I think that went particularly well. All things considered, it was very awkward in some places, but particularly well. Well, that was a pretty broken-looking boat. But what do I know about boats? Tongue seems kind of cool. Kind of mopey, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm mopey, too. A potash message to K-Person, a.k.a. Jella. Okay. I really like the whole thing. All grassy. Maybe I should just be collecting everything I've got. Actually, I want to talk to Tongue moment. I'm sorry. I need to concentrate. The part's pretty complicated. All right. materials. Ah, they move so I can get into the cave. I'll go down there in a second. I'm going to get some materials. Shh. I need to conduct a controlled experiment. I think the fish cake song makes the... I think that the fish cake song makes the fishes come. But I can't know until I try a quiet fishing. That sounds very smart. It's not very interesting. I might play arcade instead. Come to the bar later. I'll show you arcade. Sounds fun. Shh. Okay. I'm trying to make Kai be an optimistic girl. Like, it's very hard. Why do I have the urge to hit big old pipes with a hammer? What the hell is that? Look at him. This must be Jella. No, this is Dennis. I don't know, sweet thing. Reading's just one proof. That's why I haven't been able to spend so much time with you in your pipe. It's the bedrock of our whole ecosystem. But I'll make it up to you, I promise. I'll bring you some nice blue, crispy blue bugs as a treat. How about that? Sweet thing? Please talk to me. Oh, looks like Dennis is on, sleeping on the couch. What are these things? No, I didn't go up. I clicked you this. Whoa. These roots go on forever. So they're like moving dirt and stuff. I'm just saying. You're always just saying. There's a market opportunity out there. The metrics are dire. Perhaps we need a new productivity matrix. What are you working on there? Maybe we need to update our metrics? What's a market opportunity? A gap in the market. Market. Hello? Raub's currently got a monopoly on ferry crossing, but he doesn't have to. That's a market opportunity? It would be. It is, if we actually lived in a market economy. That settles it. Let's reformat both the matrix and the metrics. You don't want to talk to me. It's very weird. They said... I think there's something else going on here. Oh, cool. This is like an extractor on a stove, but for science. Stairway feels weirdly organic. Big enough to crawl through, but too filthy to try. Ah, I got some aluminum. Whoa, check out this purple crystal. A swanky ass badge. Oh, this must be Jella. He's like an amoeba, like. Said he was. They said it was, or he, she, they said they was a scientist. Whoa. Second generation biological outcome. Ah. Yes, I am rather impressive. Although less than optimal at the present time. Less than optimal? I have to acquire my nutrients from the earth. I must spend part of each day recharging, as you might when you eat or sleep. However, the quality of soil in our biome has been degrading for some time. Can I help? I need means of supplementing my nutrition. Hold on. Supplements. I do not fully ascertain your meaning. Mom always makes me carry vitamin pills. She says with all the sports I do, I need extra stuff. It sounds like that's what you need. -1 vitamin pill. Intriguing. It seems our parental care includes supplementation of organic compounds required for normal growth and nutrition. Gratitude. You're welcome, Joa. Oh! And Claire has some potash for you. I was supposed to tell you. Understood. I will now assimilate these resources. An interesting dude-ish thing. Oh, he's gone. They are gone. Yeah, what's up with this swanky pad? This place is really weird. Like, I get that they rebuilt and stuff. Oh, we got a human named Kai. So what do you do when you're not doing chemistry? In the community named Mutazione, my role is many and varied. Some of what I do includes basic chemistry in order to produce cosmetics and cleaning substances. I do not need cleaning products myself. I simply process dirt at a microscopic level to produce a nutritious ferment. Wow. I also work with a humanoid named Dennis to monitor the health of the Mutazione biome. Why does it need monitoring? All of Mutazione is linked by the roots of the great Papu tree. The flora and fauna depend on the health of the tree and its symbiotic relationship with other organisms. Over the past few years, it has been in decline. So a humanoid named Dennis and I monitor the health of the biome. Sounds important. I will continue my work now. I really like him. I must commit 100% of my attention to my work. Gonna take a while for the data to be sufficient. Understood. I was thinking something like a bicycle, but for water. A bicycle? Yeah, you remember Spike when we had one when we crashed into the river? Famously buoyant then. With a few modifications, it can be. Such as... First things first, Brasky. What matters is the branding. The pedal hoe. From like when Grab says land ho. Pedal hoe. Right. Well, Medici, I look forward to the maiden voyage. I hope it has a good mermaid protection. Hey, that thing is gone. Still haven't actually talked to Dennis. She was looking really... What's the word? Lovesick. Maybe it's the hormones. I remember when I was pregnant with you, Mom. I know, it's none of my business. But oh my goodness, of all people, him? She loves him. Love doesn't protect you. I mean, just think about what happened to you. Tongue, how's your boat project coming? All I'm saying is you have to consider what kind of father your child's going to have. Was she really looking, lovesick? I'm gonna join in. Who was looking lovesick? No one. Mom's just gossiping. Hi, dear. Maybe she's having second thoughts. All okay with Nono? He seems pretty ill. Let us know if you need anything, okay? I know you've only just met us all, but you're not alone. So what you're saying is she deserves better? Tongue, do not get involved in a relationship currently ongoing. Don't do it. But they're clearly talking about Alan. Pretty. I wonder if the colors are... This? Floral. Galosa seeds. Let's go talk to Nono. Oh, Kai. You were my dream. You were out east by the temple. A great bird picked you up and carried you away. I tried to shout, but you were climbed onto its wing. You flew back down to safety. First met Mani at the temple. I learned so much there. Who's Mani? One of those dreams that is so vivid you can feel starlight in. I'm dying, Kai. Say that? I know you know this theoretically, but you need to understand it actually. But I'm gonna help. I know. I didn't ask for you to watch me die. But it is happening. It's something I have come to accept. You must too. That way we'll not waste time. Why am I here? I wanted to get to know you. And I also wanted you to get to know the people who are part of me. To know them is to also know me. Talk about the town. I was supposed to be at swim camp. You know? Summer I was going to a regional camp. Got picked to go. Then Mom got this letter and said I should meet you. I've never seen someone die before. I've never died before. It'll be an adventure for both of us. My last great adventure. What's next? That dream. I wonder if you could go to the temple, see if there are any flowers to bring back. I missed the outdoor. Alright, let's go to the temple. Grandpa looked awful. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should check out this temple he was talking about and bring him back some flowers. There's a lot of pressure on Kai right now. Oh, whoa. Go back, bro. Less pretty than the stained glass. Got some Vogelberries. Look at some of this. Ooh. Yeah, look at some of this plant life and fauna and stuff. Three red tea plants. Not ferns. This must be the way to the temple. There's a kind of shrine through here. Creepy. I think I'll save exploring until I know my way about the village better. I've been waiting for you, Kai. Ah! You and I, who know each other quite well. You will make me prove it to you? So be it. I recall a heavy day, just on the edge of autumn. Walking home from school, there was a gust of wind that felt blown from another continent. You saw borne upon it a wisp flower seed, which floated to the earth like a snowflake. You caught it, saw its strange shimmer, planted it in the little dirt pile by your window, and it grew into a plant that you swore sang a song just for you. No one else heard. True, Kai? True? Yes, that's true. Good. Now listen. The old man is dying. His pride is poisoned. But there is a solution. Dracania leaves. It is the only chance he has to hold on. They said it. No. They said it earlier when I was reading through it. It said Dracania leaves either have a potential for instant death or rebirth. You will find the wide leaf of Dracania next to the temple guard. Why can't you get it for him? 7 gardens, mood is sung, Papu flowers for the fung. Oh, yeah, Fung might have depression. You see? That barely makes sense. Not everything can be easy. Use your brain, your ears, your hairs, your eyes and hands. Now the Dracania leave. Take them to him, Kai. Go! Temple Ferns. Dracania leaf. Dracania seed. Birdman is real? I know this place is supposed to be weird, but I can't tell anyone, can I? Maybe Yoke would know something. I could ask him, like, how big birds get around here, about that weird poem. He says I have to get something called Dracania from outside the temple and give it to Grandpa. So I'm thinking we're going to make use of our different types of things to make solutions for everyone. I'm a little worried that we have a bunch of plants that could cause, like, termination of pregnancy and others that have the child, and I'm really worried that we're going to have a multiple choice thing, and I don't like making choices like that. I'm currently transcribing some records that were corrupted in the recent flooding. It's rote stuff, but you never know what may be valuable to future academics. Yo, do you know any giant birds in Mutazione? Let's see. Well, I believe the largest bird native to the area is the Mutazione bitterns. It can develop a wingspan as wide as 4 feet. So not 7 foot tall. Hi, my dear. Is everything okay? It's hard for me to see in this dim light, but you seem a little pale. I think I'm going kind of crazy. I don't know if I'm tired or what. But I was just by the temple and I don't know. Temple is a strange and unusual place. But I'm certain you're not going crazy. And even if you were, that'd be okay. We'd look after you. It sounds to me as though you're a little overwhelmed. Just take a deep breath. Get an early night if you can. A little sleep and I'm certain things will seem brighter on the morn. I have to stay up and call my mom. But thanks. Let's see, this should have a phone here then, right? That looks like the phone. May have healing properties, but it may have serious, including fatal side effects. A big fluffy bath towel brought from home. You should always know where your towel is. Hi, I'm sorry. Still feeling weak. Have something. Hi. You know what this is. Promise me you didn't eat any of this. Promise me. Of course I didn't. They're leaves. Forgive me. This is an extraordinarily dangerous substance if ingested. What are you doing? They're also a potentially life-saving substance. I was dying anyway. Racania is a drastic option. One I was too weak to trust in. Until you showed me what I needed to do. I need to... Grandpa? Grandpa, don't die. Okay. Not dead. This is even more stressful than looking after a toddler. Said I call Mom tonight. She should be back about it. Maybe there's a phone in the bar? Okay, so what's the point? Oh, wait, okay. Okay, but what point should I be totally freaking out that a creepy birdman is like maybe real and tell me to give people plants and it turns out are really dangerous or something? Grandpa has to sleep to let it work, so I don't get to find out if I killed him until morning. Great job, Kai. Whoa. Absolutely no walking in these steps till the wood goose set in. You hear me? I've had enough of it. Enough. I need to get up there in the morning and do that. I need these steps. Right? But I just wanted to talk, Dennis. You're the only person I haven't been introduced to. Oh, they have a TV. I thought that was a... Oh, yeah, I think it's a picture. It looks like a TV. Hi, sweetie. I'm closing up right now. Have you been to Spike's bar yet? I think my tongue's over there. There's that phone if you haven't called your mom yet. Thanks, Maury. It looks like a TV. Yeah, see, it's plugged in. Okay. They actually have, like, modern amenities over here. What you doing, tongue? I don't know why you let him talk. I can't explain. Try me. Fire him, I give you everything you wanted. Tongue, this isn't a movie. I don't want to be saved. I don't get it. Yeah, tongue. That's a whole lot of shit I don't want to get into. Well, that did it. She'll see my side of things tomorrow. I'm not so sure, Pally. Told you pretty straight. Just doesn't know what's out there. Come on, you gotta listen. Burbs ain't her place. She's got her bathhouse, too. She likes that one. I can work at a bathhouse in the city. A wonderful new life, full of adventure and grub. She's got to want more than this. All right, now, maybe you've had enough. I don't want any more anyway. Gonna go home to my beautiful boat, my sweet old bar. She'd love me, she'd follow me. You work on that definition of love you got there, Pally. Well, that's a whole mess of shit. Got any love woes you want to share with us, Jitterbug? Bet she's got a string of boys' broken hearts in your bow wave. Enough, Grub. about you, Spike? Oh, I gave up on love a long time ago. No, maybe it gave up on me. Sherry! No, 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 no. No? Yes. Your high score. Now Island has a higher score. Tongue will be here any moment. Oh, no, no. Shit. All right, make a call. Hello? Mom? Darling, so good to hear you. How was the trip over? It was okay. Are you getting to know people? People have been nice. Are you sure? Let's talk about Maury. Maury took me to see him. He's very kind. I hope you're not feeling too overwhelmed. Are you managing okay? Oh, you know me, darling. I've lost my house keys 5 times already today. And burnt 2 of our 3 meals. I miss you both. I miss you too. But you're doing a lovely thing by helping your grandpa. Are you feeling okay otherwise, though? Let's talk about our fear. What if he dies? Oh, honey. Grandpa Nono is very ill. And sometimes we can't help people get better. But whatever happens, we can be there. Be with them. Just make sure you look after yourself, okay? And maybe even have a little fun. I'll try. I wish you could have come with me. Oh, love. I know. It's complicated. Nana was so angry at him. I'm not ready yet. And I know everyone there will take wonderful care of you. I'm thinking. Why wouldn't her mother come with her? She's talking about Nana was staying her with him, but she just sent her mother to her father who's potentially dying. I don't know what to think about that. But, Toby, no. Crayons on the wall. Sorry, honey, I gotta go. All like we said, okay? Thursday and Sunday evening. Love you. Okay, I love you. Speak soon. I like how she's over in the dark. Well, that was quite the evening. Better get back home, though, now, out the rain. As soon as you're under Papu's canopy, you'll be fine. Oh, this. What is it? This is my favorite. I watch them on loop. There are so many episodes. When you finish, you've forgotten the beginning. Start again. What language is it in? It's Italian. Prefontaine. It's a soap opera, I guess. Speak Italian? No. They wave their arms around a lot. That's helpful. Look, you see her? The guy with the mustache is in love with her. But they can't speak about it because she's pregnant by her brother. I think. I guess they could be saying anything. But it's very romantic. They live in this big castle with 3 huge fountains in the driveway. And everyone's in love with someone. When they're in love, like they're dying. So cool. Careful you don't get hooked. You'll end up never sleeping like me. I think, oops, I wanted to go back in there. Fuck. I think Fung has a very, never understood motorsports. It's a very romanticized idea of things. God, there's just a hole in his wall. Then again, who knows if Fung even feels cold like everyone else. Well, let's go see if Grandpa passed. Must sleep for this work. We'll speak more in the morning. Are those lights flickering over by the harbor? Someone's still up? I'll have to keep an eye out for the late night TV sessions. Don't want to miss the next episode of Trey Fontaine. I'm exhausted. Time for bed. Tuesday. She said Thursday night, right? Or Thursday and Sunday night. Yeah. Good morning, sunshines. Maury's paying a visit. Aren't we lucky? I was just telling Nono here how much better he looks. I knew your visit would make a difference, dear. The Drachnia didn't kill you then? Guys, been very helpful. You sleep okay? Have everything you need? Be positive. Yeah, it's pretty... We're already firm friends, Maury. Don't you worry. Oh, no, dear. It's wonderful seeing you look so well. It won't be long till you can join me for my morning Tai Chi again. Anyway, time to be off. Stop by and see you by the stir-fry at lunch if you get hungry. Kai, love. Bye-bye, darlings. I'm so sorry I interrupted you a little just now. Am I not supposed to mention the Drachnia? Honestly, I didn't want to worry Maury. It's been very helpful to me over the years. But I have to admit that her kindness is sometimes a little overwhelming. Will you join me? So you're fixed? Please sit. I can't thank you enough for helping the guy. Drachnia was exactly what I needed. I had some help. Your tea's getting cold. Now I'm recovered. We must talk. Catch up. Wait, so did the Drachnia, like, fix you or what? Drachnia is a step towards me being able to function. While I may look like an old man to you, I do actually play a fairly important function around here. Why don't you answer my questions properly? I'm sorry. I don't have time yet to, well, must spring into action. What did the Drachnia do? I have to share some things with you about my practice here as a community shaman. I want you to go to my hut in the ground of this tree and find my drum. Can you do that for me? A shaman drum. Please trust me. I know words alone will not suffice. So if you get the drum, I can show you. And that will explain things? Come back when you have it. In the meantime, we can't let your tea get cold. How about I take care of that for you? Sure. He just bowled her over, like... Chapter 2, The Rooftop Garden. Grandpa said to go to his hut and find his drum. Why do old people get up so early? Weird how cagey Grandpa was when Maury showed up. TikTok. Knit. Okay, I'm going. Breathe. Breathe. Do you think I'm deaf? Why are you disturbing my futile attempts at peace? Grandpa wanted me to get something from his hut. Did he now? Well, go on then. It's just there. Yeah, we haven't talked to Dennis. He doesn't seem to want to interact with us at all. That must be wrong. Yuck, a dead bug. Maybe there's no TV reception in the house. One drum. Oh. Time to wake up. Sorry, must have nodded off. You have the drum? Wonderful. Well then, here's our project for today. Going to grow a garden. I'm aware that might not sound immediately thrilling, but believe me, this is no ordinary garden. Special shaman garden? In a way, yes. You see, I need something. Elephant fruit. It doesn't grow locally. It can only be cultivated. So why do you need it? The juice of the elephant fruit acts as a tonic. It will help me sustain my recovery. Mutazione, as you know, has a very unique biome. You must learn about it. Pay careful attention to the composition of the garden. Okay, ask for clarification. Why do you have to talk in riddle? I cannot tell you everything, but I will tell you how to begin. There's a way, shown to me by Monty, to speed up plant growth. That's why I asked you to get me the drum. So, it's a magic drum. Drum is normal, but when used in conjunction with a particular melody, we can speed up plant growth. So you want me to sing to a garden? I need to remind myself that this seems quite particular to you. But you need to be brave enough to trust me to do things that sound might unusual. Okay, we'll be earnest. I'm sorry, I do want to help. Sings Pacific Prelude. Okay, so that's the name of the song. Stay quiet for a second. A garden song. It alone does not make plants grow. The drumming is what joins the circle between spirit, intent, and action. Oh, I nearly forgot. Here we go. +3 elephant palms. +3 cliff strip. And Philadelphia. You'll learn by doing. On the roof of this house, there's a small garden. Seeds will help you work out the ideal composition. And of course, you have an encyclopedia and yoked. If you want more seeds, there are many to be found around music. be honest. I'm going to feel like such an idiot. Come back later. Tell me what you discover. Alright. He's gonna head down there to talk to you. Oh, Yoke's right down there. Okay, that's Yoke's house. Ah, it's up here. Alright, he gave us Tildacia seeds, the elephant fruit seeds, and something else. Cliff shrub, I think, right? So I have to find the combination for growing shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. The elephant palm and the giant tree form pretty much the same thing. Grow well here. This is going to be madness. I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break real quick before we come back. I might make some coffee or something. So give me a few minutes and then we'll try to figure out how this is gonna work. We have quite a few seeds to try. So yeah. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right. I'm back. We'll get to planting. Before we... Right. So, so So this... So cliff shrubs grow on the wall or on a tree. Elephant palm, which we have to grow, grows in soil. Will not grow fully here. Grows well here. That's soil. Okay. So this can only grow in soil, and that's base soil is up top over. It needs to be in the center, or else it won't grow. So it needs lots of... No. Okay, wait. Never mind. Maybe... Oh, it could buy... Okay, so this is swamp. This is soil, this is soil, this is... So it's got to be somewhere in the center. I want it to grow fully. So then cliff shrub can grow on walls. Okay. It gave us giant tree fern. We got this giant thing right here, so maybe we should try putting it... This is all Pacific anyways. We'll try doing the low stuff. It's just base soil. Won't grow fully and give it... Let's try that, and let's try doing... Needs more mature Pacific plant. So now we need to tend to plant. Oh, we can move them. Okay, and harvest them and stuff like that. Okay. That's what tending... Let's try it again. One more time should... I think these two are nearly done. Let's get all the way. 2 giant harvest elephant palm. We got 4 fruit from it. Let's see. Push. Okay. Crazy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's talk. It's still not quite right, is it? Just need to find the right composition. What do you my elephant fruit? How can you tell? Ah, there are some things you would need to work out for yourself. Keep going, my girl. Keep going. What do you mean, composition? Am I supposed to... Right. I think I have to match the song with the plant. Oh no, I'm terrible with this type of thing. Okay, so if that's right... I think... Let me salvage this one. Okay. Oh, I need a temple fern. Fuck, that's... Table heart. Okay, let's grow them up and it... So I gotta figure out the combination of the Pacific Prelude. Alright, that should be full grown. Check. Okay. I think I'm supposed to remove this one first. Yellow, so it's growing old anyways. I harvest and salvage it. Now, try to listen. Well, they have musical notes too. I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, let me look at my journal. I need to bring Grandpa some elephant fruit when I've finished growing this garden. I have elephant fruit now. I'm so confused. Regular soil, forested areas, symbols too. I'm so confused. Vibration. Oh shit. I didn't think that could even happen. Okay, shit. Let's plant. Did the piccolino. The thing is, this is literally the same one. Acoustic guitars. That's why I'm like, I don't think I need two. The water nettle is water, right? So let's try that. And maybe I have to have a certain number of them. Ah. I'm missing one. The last one left right there is the giant tree fern. And the gelos. Oh, maybe that? There we go. Compose specific. Huh. So I was just supposed to have a number of them. Okay. And we're gonna harvest all of this. Alright, so we just have to compose whatever the group of them is. There you are. How are things? What did I just do? Please don't fret, my girl. As old Yoke would say, there are more things in heaven and earth. Actually, I think there's more to that quote, but he never finishes it. What does it mean? It's a way of saying that there's more to life than anyone can imagine. I'll show you more, but you have to trust me. It's how I learn. How you shall too. What are you teaching? Now do you have the fruit? Thank you, my girl. I'm proud of you, if you'll allow me to be so. It'll make a fine tonic. I'll make a fine tonic from thee. It'll stabilize my recovery. So why won't you tell me anything? It's not so simple. I used to have a mind like yours, always hungry for information, unbiased data. Did you know I used to be a scientist? Mom told me, I guess I forgot. Well, I was of no consequence. I arrived here a scientist, but very quickly my conventional science was deeply challenged. But what I learned, and what I wish to pass on you, is that the truth that knowing is a process, not a product. That, makes sense, I guess. It is personal, relative. The garden that you just planted is the first I ever grew in Mutazione. Gaia was barely a toddler. So energetic, chasing after Claire or playing with the dots, the creatures who live in the tree crown. We had come from a cramped apartment in the city. And your grandmother began her much more respected and important research. I played with Gaia in the mud. What was Mom like? Oh, such a brash, clumsy child. Strong and fierce. So at the beginning, I only gave her weeds to play with. But the second the baby plants were in her hand, she softened in a way I hadn't seen before. We planted them carefully, together. That time was so precious. See those moments of Toby sometimes. Ha! Bundles of delight and frustration. I'll mash these into a tonic now. But you must know you've done no small thing here today. No small thing. Thank you. I got achievement unlocked green finger. Probably talked to him. Tell me, being from the big city, do you have much chance to revel in nature at home? Actually, I grow some things. I found this weird looking seed once, and the gutter outside my window is always blocked with crud. So I sort of planted and some other things, and they all grew. I guess they have to be pretty marshy plants, though. Stamped soil. Fascinating. Sounds like you have an ear for it. Wait, what? Can you sense it, though, garden? Perhaps it's the tonic taking effect, but it fills me with fresh air. Like standing by a lighthouse in a high wind. Sea salt air scrubbing you clean. Now I'm feeling a little sleepy. Sleep's one of the best ways for the body to heal. Perhaps you can return later. Okay. Leave old grandpa, old man alone. Go talk to some people down there. What's going on over here? Go on then. Good day there, fellow tree inhabitant. Fellow tree inhabitant. That's freaked me out. Nit? We have a new and exciting lifestyle proposition for you today. Nee. Why won't it stay still and be marketed to? I don't think this is working. Nee. I don't think it likes that. Brasky Medisti, the human is talking to me. It's telling you to stop. Lose weight, get fit, all in a dot-friendly fitness environment. Come on, Medici, the dot doesn't want to generate electricity. Fuck were those things? Are you okay? Guess so. Oh. Shoe-free zone, apparently. I'll have a number 3, please. I'm just not sure if I can face it, you know? The whole never go to bed angry thing. Never go to sea angry. But we didn't argue. I'm just so tired. I need some space. I can't go and make up with him and wave him off like a good little woman. Of course. I love him. Of course I love him. But maybe I just can't bring myself to... Sorry, did you want to say something? Sorry. Maybe you can watch him go without having to talk to him? Go to the lighthouse. You can see for such a long way. And it's so peaceful there. That's exactly it. That's a perfect... Thank you. Right. Now let's deal with these cuticles. Things are not going well in that relationship over there. Such an interesting design for Claire and Feng and Feng and all of them. If Grandpa isn't going to talk, maybe Yo can tell me more about this garden stuff. Apparently I need to grow stuff in the garden. I should also force some seeds or something. I guess it means I need quite a few different plants. Okay, I guess I actually enjoyed this. It was really relaxing. Kind of freaked out by the magic drumming bit, but somehow fitting it all together felt good. Need to breed Grandpa some elfin fruit when I finish growing this garden. First Drachnia, now this. Hope this time we've actually fixed him. Why is he being so mysterious about explaining things, though? My hands are ruined after the gardening. I should see if Aelin can help. Interrupted Aelin and Claire, plotting ways for Aelin to avoid Graub. Seems sensible to me, but then again, I'm not his girlfriend. If Grandpa isn't going to talk, yeah, let's go ask Gil. I'm going to go talk to everyone else, though. So, because of the high water table, we're always going to have high septic. We're always going to have septic systems. Which means the sausages and I will have to work twice as hard as just... Dennis, dear, I don't think septic systems are a good lunchtime conversation. It's okay. I think it's kind of interesting. No, she's right, lad. Plumbing on the brain. What's on your mind? I don't know. Not sure I believe that. Is it Gralbert? Worse than normal? You know you can talk to me. I'm working on this boat. Oh, you finally started. Finally. I don't mean it like that, lad. I knew you'd start when you were ready. It's in a real bad state. Yes, well, he only had eyes for his fortitude. No other boat could get a look in. So what have you done so far? Maybe you could come see? I don't know how thick I should make the tar, or I need the right, need to find the right paint to seal it and stuff. Dad never really... I'd be honored. Honored! I have a lot going on today, but I'll stop by tomorrow. Cut you! Oh, it's you. Have some manners, Dennis. Do you want to sit down? I didn't mean to interrupt. Right. Oh, ignore them both, dearie. Acting all serious. And Dennis, love. We live by a swamp. Of course we have a high water table. Oof. What's wrong? Hold bones. Hold everything, if we're being honest. I've been suffering from gout for a long while now. No used to sort me out. But it's hard for him to see folks today. You made you medicine? Not without a bit of complaining. This is the only way to deal with symptoms, Maury. You need to tackle lifestyle issues. I can't cut out the whole food group, so I have to taste everything I cook. Although I do the Tai Chi. I'm supposed to swim too, though I'm not brave enough for that. Too chilly. Anyways, it's delightful to see you doing a little gardening. Taking up his mantle. Bet you're hungry after all that gardening. Want to hear about today's specials? Yes, please. Wonderful. Veggie or meat? Let's go with meat. It's fish today. We've got some swamp prawn curry with Dijon nut rice. Very tasty. Want to hear the veggie option? Please. Today's veggie special is a lovely Vogelberry and a milk fruit smoothie. I can add a handful of water nettle leaves for iron. That's for Alan, most you and me and nasty stuff. So, can I make you something? Let's try the meaty. Right up. +1 swamp prawn curry with Nijon nut. Here you go, love. Enjoy. I'm quite intrigued, really. Looking forward to seeing your progress. Oh, great. New projects are always a delight. Everything they might become. Potential. A lot of drama going on in this island when Kai shows up. Let's go talk to Yo. Oh. I could go see everyone. You know what? I might. Alright. Before we talk to Yoke, I wanna kind of talk to everyone. Excuse me. Sorry. Princess? No, Dennis? Dennis, it's cold down here today. Dennis? Sorry. No. Who are you? Why are you pretending to be my Dennis? I thought I'd just say hello. I don't talk to strangers. Where's Dennis? I need him to protect me from a stranger. Well. Can I help? You. Any decent person would leave me well enough alone. Oh, where is my Dennis? Go away. Well, we tried. Princess doesn't want to talk to us. Joa seems a jazz fan. I like that Joa looks like a giant hand. It's a well-established fact that fish can sing. Wow. Dawn choruses like birds, but underwater. They listen to a reef off the coast of... I don't really mind if it doesn't work. I like to sing. It helps me concentrate. Fish blood and fish bone. Is that a spell? Composed of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Excellent, excellent fertilizer. Sometimes I just like the sound. Sound is... If you never did anything new, you wouldn't discover new things. Can I sing to your mushroom? If you wish. They're an interesting pair. Because they seem... A lot of times they seem like they were talking past each other. Guess it's hard to keep a cape clean. Houseboats are cool. Oh there, sea crumb. I'm more than a little busy here. Tongue slacking off as usual. About as much use as a barnacle. Soon my beautiful Aelin will be here to kiss me farewell. But until then, work to do. Yeah, I don't think she's coming today, Grub. Especially since you pissed her off last night. Now what is this? Weird. This is half buried. Or maybe it's just a short person's house. I don't want to judge. Weird seeing stuff from before the meteor. Was this a highway? What is that? Huh. Let's see if we can spot any rare plants or anything. Oh, this one. I thought Fung's house was broken open because it was weird or whatever. But I guess he just had his garage open. Wait, hold up. I got some fish. Okay, let's go to. Oh yeah, I didn't go here. Go talk to them in the bar. Hey there, Jitterbug. I'm just neatening things up here. But of course, most action happens outside. Action? For the barbecue tonight. Didn't I mention it yesterday? You gotta come. It's the perfect way to welcome to our little community. Sounds great. I'll be there. Awesome. Gonna give you a proper Mutazione welcome. Just you wait and see. Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't know that was the way I could go. What is this? I wonder what they took the panel from. It's like patchwork. Oh, so I can't... Okay. That's got to be a later thing, is to go down to the vegetable garden. Looks like there's quite a few plants that I don't have. Although, wait a second. Yeah, so I need to find a way down there at some point to get that whole mess of stuff. This is an interesting book, but the editor's efforts are regrettable. Misplaced apostrophes, topical errors, and about 1/3 of every page is simply reiterating what's gone on before. What's it about? It's hard to tell, precisely because of the lack of editorial finesse. But they're just local records. I'm hoping to dig a little bit more on the flora of Mutazione. Context for the encyclopedia, you see. I've been meaning to ask about it. I don't think it occurred to note that others might make use of the book. Talk about gardening. Did you hear I grew a whole garden this morning? Fascinating. Nono passed on some of his secrets then. Well, that is a privilege. I'll do some more research that might prove helpful. I know he's made various notations in the encyclopedia that are beyond me. Something to do with the properties of flora that Mani taught him. I'll continue to dig through my records. Ask about Mani. Who was Mani? Mani played a large role in all of our lives. But for your grandfather, she represented an awakening that changed everything. She was the only person who led us right after the moon dragon struck. You know that, right? Meteor? Before even my time. When young Nono landed on our shore, it was 44 years since that great disaster. Mani led us out of the dark time, where the mainland deserted us, afraid of us, our developing mutation. She held us together, helped us rebuild, and taught us to embrace what had changed. Sounds like a real leader. Indeed, she was. She had a special kind of charisma. Not loud or overbearing, but when she spoke, you listened. She never liked to tell, only invited us to think and to work together. That, I suspect, is how she taught Nana. And is part of how he's trying to teach you. I think he's going about it wrong, to be honest. It worked for them, but I suspect that patience is only part of what should have been taught. Did Aelin hide out by the lighthouse in the end? Should go see how Tongue's boat's going. Maybe I should get a lift back with him instead of Graub. Wow, Monty sounds super cool. Does she taught Grandpa everything he knows? Huh. Should go back tomorrow and see if Yoke finds any more garden magic stuff. So many chill places. Everything feels slower here. Hi, dear girl. I have sneaked back early. I always feel like that should be snuck. Snuck? In fact, I'd rather rely on other schedules for my mobility. But I'm happy to return early for a Tuesday evening barbecue. Aelin very kindly brought me back. She's gone elsewhere if you're looking for her. Is everything okay? Well, if I'm truthful, she did seem a bit quieter than usual. I think she went out west to find a little quiet. It's wonderful out there. Dennis and Tongue took the pains to make sure my walkway out there could take my wheel. Or runway, perhaps. Though that has an unfortunate sartorial connotation. I'm sure they'd wheel you out if you asked. Oh, I don't like to bother people. No, I'm quite happy here. Go look at, go talk to Claire, because I think Claire's thinking about a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I can watch. Watch what? Graub. I know he's a bit of a klutz, but I think he might genuinely burst into tears. I hope they sort it out before the baby gets here. I'm gonna pretend to read my book some more. Oof. This is gonna be drama. Maybe we should go talk to Fung first. Oh, he is looking sad as shit. Can't talk, Seacrum. Aelin's gonna be here any second. Any second. Oh, hey. Everything okay? Oh, sure. I love this view. On a clear day, you can see for miles. Or, what is it, furlongs? No, knots. Funny word to use, knots. Feels all furled up. You can see boats come and go. Sitting with the lighthouse. It feels like you're looking out for everything, no? What do you dream of, Kai? Honestly, my dad. I dream about him a lot. He's on some island in the clouds. He died in an airplane accident. I guess that's why. Oh, honey. It's so sad, I'm sorry. Was it hard to grow up without a dad? It's only been a couple of years. I don't mean to pry. It must have been hard for your mom, too. Around here, Maury likes to say we bring kids up together. And we do, in a way. You won't have one mother figure and a father figure, but 3 or 4. Sorry, love. I don't know what I'm rambling on. I'll see you at the barbecue later, okay? I'm gonna sit out here for a bit more... Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to make some choices that are going to lead to her whatever choice she's going to make. And I'm worried that there's a lot of choices. I'm really hoping that I don't have to make multiple choices. Because I don't want to have to replay a game for that. Oh, he is just sad as fuck, isn't he? Sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. I was feeling kind of stupid about this yesterday, but I don't know. I just suddenly feel like maybe I could do it. Make the boat nice and shiny? Eventually. Today I'm sanding off all the old paint. Dennis told me I need to feather out the bits that are flaky. But I started, and now I think I want to sand the whole thing. It's the only way to get the barnacles off, I think. So a new start? Exactly. Dennis helped me work out which paper I should. You guys seem close. He kind of helped raise me, really. When my dad left. Maury was holding Mom together. For the longest time, we didn't know if he was just lost or just left. And I guess I went kind of wild. Sounds tough. I was bigger than my mom when I was 5 years old. Dad when I was 6. When I go wild, it's pretty hard for people to think I could be scary. I don't see that. I could be moody. I don't know. But Dennis saw when my moods were coming. He helped me learn to control them. Anyway, I need to get on. Catch you later at the barbecue, though. Sure. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of depth to the characters we've seen so far. Son of a bitch. I clicked off the program. Kind of like it though. It's very slow. Time for the barbecue. Okay, let's did Aelin hide out the lighthouse at the end? The stuff's all a bit too much. I'm so bad at talking about feelings. I guess I'm a bit harsh about people I only just met. Both look broken still. No, you told Tongue what you need to hear. Tongue. I don't know why I get those comments. Everyone's here except for Grandpa, I think. Jitterbug. Oh, cool. You came. Wonderful joy of you to join us, dear girl. There's a free seat next to Aelin. Right. Now I can get serving. But what do you got a taste for? Some carefully marinated muntjac steak? Or the veggie-friendly beech nut and blue fern casserole? I'll try the veggie. There you go, all crispy on top. Okie dokie, everybody's got some food? Oh no. What's up, buddy? You can tell that look on your face. There's a speech coming. The food's getting... Dennis, I am the host, and the host has to open with a speech. We got guests, you see. How about speeches after? Hush. Now, alrighty, as I was inferring, I love how, look up, they're just eating. They're just starting to eat because they know this is going to take forever. That's funny. Righty, as I was inferring, we have a very special guest with us. Kai, raise your sweet butt off the seat. We'll stand up. Boldest breath. Now, as I was saying. What was I saying? You're the host. Nothing like Spike's laser focus. Hush your mouth, little man. Kai, when I met you the first time, you know what hit me? I don't know. What struck me was, dude, are you gonna pass out? Oh dear. Only from hungry. Fine, I'll get to the point. I just wanted to say, thank you. People have historically been a little weirded out by our tiny little community. And we've been struggling since old Nona got ill. But you arriving, well, there's just something in the air. Things are looking up. Oh, thanks. You've all been so welcome. It's been a lot easier than it could have been. You're so welcome. Eat. Well, Peg, we're nearly there. Let's get this party started. Eat up. Yes. You should see him, love. Bopek when he eats too much hot sauce. Faints clean away. You a fan of the hot stuff? Not really. It's funny, I used to hate spicy food. But now I can't get enough of it. Seems like I already know something about this little one. You want a kid someday? Maybe. I guess. Got any admirers? Someone back home, maybe? Tell her a secret, yes. Well, I guess there is something. Cool. I might swim team. We write each other's letters. Sneak them in each other's pockets. I don't even know if she likes me. I guess. Oh, honey, I think it sounds adorable. Robert wants us to get out of here, you know. Move away, settle somewhere down in the suburbs. Real civilization, he calls it. White picket, all that stuff. Of course, he'd still be sailing the seven seas or whatever. Thinks it wouldn't be the same for him. Except I'd be surrounded by a fence. Hey, Bopek, pass the hot sauce. I'll stay longer. That was before my time. You're older than me. Much older than me. I mean, before my time, Mutazione. When was it you arrived? 25 years ago in the summer. It was the first really hot day, Well, we can add mighty fine memory to your list of attributes. Claire would have been 15, oh my. Well, it was 12 years before that. 36 years ago, Nono arrived. I was a sprightly 38. So much time. Felt like summer forever. I dare say everything does to a 3-year-old. So many new friends. Your grubby hands on their white coats. A funny old time. I'm wondering a bit about this here. Kai, Mori told us Nono's doing a lot better. Has his health really improved? Go on, Kai, tell them. He was up in the kitchen making tea. Indeed. That proves how deeply mind and body are connected. Yes, it's obviously your rival, Kai. He wanted you to see you so much. Ask what caused his illness. What made him get ill? Well, we're not completely sure. There was some events. Quite a traumatic time for all of us. We began to emerge from it perhaps a year later. Somehow, Nona never surfaced. What kind of... Enough sad talk. I call myself a host, and yet I ain't offered no toast. You're a poet now, are you? I surely am. And he knows it. But here's something to wax lyrical about. A one genuine chronic illness, miracle recovery. So I'm going to raise my glass to that. To Kai. And to Nono. Stay for one more chapter. But shh. No. Or can I? We don't need a beatbox. I already play real drums. You, come on, help me out here. Bopek, you make great drum noises, but you're going to have to be in your own band. We already have a band, okay? My own band. Yeah, sure. You could be our support act. Perfect. Hey, the food was already tasty, but I think I'm going to go stretch my leg. I'm getting sleepy just sitting here full of food. Oh, you sure, Jitterbug? Give the girls some peace. We'll be here afterward. Come chill if you want. Tongue and I are hatching some plans. Sure. Thanks, I will. I do love a good clear night. Full bellies, cool air. Artists have spoken about how the night is often, to them, more alive and full of color than the day. It's always reassuring to sit under old Papu. Can't beat a soft night breeze rustling his leaves. I don't know how you managed to make that sound so promiscuous, Maury. It's a knack. I feel old, and yet Papu was old even when I was a boy. Nice to see the kids having fun. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, I know I should go to bed. I just want a little more night air. Well, I'm here as long as you want. Primarily because I need you to wheel me home. You joke. Oh, hey. I was just going to reorganize my lotion. It was so nice to have you at the barbecue. I'm stuffed. Are you okay? Don't worry about me, sweetie. I'm a worrier and a daydreamer. It's a terrible combination for a peace of mind. What are you daydreaming about? Huh. Good question. I'm building someone who doesn't exist in my head. Oof, my feet hurt. Bedtime, I think. Things are not going well for Eileen. Guess I should report back to Grandpa about the barbecue. Okay, fine, it was loads of fun. The food was great, and it was nice to see everyone together. Plus, I think I finally remember everyone's name. Oh, yes. Yes. Gotta be on the lookout for the seed, you know? There you are. What did you think of the famous Tuesday night barbecue? Yeah, it's cool. Everyone was dead nice. Kopek wants to be in Mutant Tongue's band. Oh, I haven't had the pleasure of hearing them play. Though I am, of course, briefed on Mew's music taste. It carries. Opret's, and then there was Aylin. I like her, I think. She's easy to talk to. That's one of the things that makes her excellent running the bathhouse. She seems kind of sad. Say Groud wants to make her leave. And I think she doesn't want to. I don't know. Oh, that is a concern. Robert has never been a master of communication. But they've been very happy together before now. Its adventure complemented her confidence. But you must be tired. I'll let you get to bed. Thank you for sharing this with me, girl. My girl. It's a relief to feel reconnected. Yeah, I don't think he's going to survive. I have a feeling that No is... I think it's just going to make him feel young for a little bit. He really cares about everyone, even though it's him who needs looking after. Guess that's just part of what Monty taught him. Oh, everything's quiet here. That's scary. Feel better for a bit of air? Oh, hey, settle an argument for that. I've been thinking of this melody for a while. What you think? I think we should make it real loud when we play it. I sort of like the way Mew hums it quiet. Hey, do you play anything? Piano for a while. I'm kind of forced. I play drums. Loud, which I like, but it doesn't always fit the song. I've got a stupid soft voice. I'd love to hear you guys. You will. Playing this week for sure. Oh, hey, Kai, I was thinking. I have this real cool spot where I swim. Want to come along tomorrow? Hey, no fair. You never showed me your swim spot. It's my quiet place, but Kai's only around for a bit. No fair. I never really swum outside a pool before. What? Well, you've got to come then. It's a real chill place. I'll draw you a map and drop it over at dawn. Keep the secret from this one. Ha! Ha! See you in the morning. I'm beat. Talking to me, yeah. I hate getting up at dawn. I thought a week off from swim practice mean I could sleep late. I feel you, Kai. I feel you. How to get down there? There's got to be a way to get down there. Like, yeah, it looks like the stairs are kind of. Never did go look see how Dennis was doing. I'm sure he solved his wife problem. That is a weird creature right there. Gotta be annoying not having, like, fucking multiple... Holy crap, Mew. Get the shit out of me. Hey, hi. I swear I only just went... I was asleep. Plus one map to the secret pond. Here's a map to the swim spot. Head out past the archive, okay? Sure. Drop on a yoke before I head out to see Mew. Meet Mew for a swim past the archive. Bus stop? This is considered early morning, right? Oh, yes, I can get down there. Rose Reed. How many kinds of sweet flowers grow? I'm in a Mutazione garden. Small plant, niche on palm and arrow hatch. Shaggy beard, wisp, bright gold cap. Pea plant, rainbow, flushed up with fresh wild grass. In a Mutazione garden. Lovely song, Maury. Goodness. You've got me crooning away. It's an old tune. Does gardening make you feel musical? Oh, well, funny you should say that. I'm definitely a better singer in the garden. Almost like I know what notes to strike. This is my stir-fry garden. Green, roots, veggies, shoots, and berries. That's almost rhymed. Oh, but I've heard you've been gardening too. A bit. Well, just for you, I'll harvest some seeds. Come back after lunch and I'll see what we can... Thanks, Maury. You're very welcome. All right. Oh, so that's where he lived. Morning there. Hi. Beautiful sunrise, right? Oh, yes, beautiful. I slept like a baby. Always do after a barbecue. Belly full of meat and a heart full of happy sound of folks getting along. It's one of my favorite parts of the week. Well, that sure is welcome news. I hope None knows as well as Mom says. We all do. What about you? Sorry? How are you feeling? It is, a fiddle. Glad to hear. Right, time to wake up. You're gonna dive right into the water, isn't it? Oh my god! He, says it is a fiddle. He's, just naked there, okay. I think, does anyone else get the feeling that, there's a sort of unrequited rush, from Claire to him over there? Why am I forgetting names? Oh, he's asleep. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to click out. Monkey's Crossing. Guess that's a thing. This console's ancient. What games he has? Huh? Oh man, I fell asleep in front of the TV again. My neck. Hey, aren't you supposed to be swimming with Mew? Sure, I'm heading there right now. Cool. Oh guys, she'd hate me for saying this, but it's gonna be a hard day for her today. Don't let on that I mentioned. Just, I don't know. Look out for her. See, that's why it pays to go talk to people. We're gonna go talk to Yoke, and then we'll be off to the bus stop. Oh, speaking of which, I should look at the map. Where did she mark it? Here's the temple. Number 8's the wilderness. A lot of wilderness. Number 6 is archive. Yeah, 4. Enter here. Find the bus stop in front of the large building. Go through the bushes to the left of the bus stop. Bring swimming stuff. Do they have any swimming stuff? Oh, that. Airwood. I think all the seeds have replenished. Like it gets more. Or maybe things have just started spawning that I haven't been paying attention to the first time. Good morning! Now, what's this I hear? That you've nursed that sorry-looking soil above Nono's into something wonderful. Yeah, I guess I did. Oh, well, no, that's very impressive. I expect Nono's been sharing his secrets with you. Did the process make clear any of the mysteries of the encyclopedia? What about the drumming? I don't know. It was all a bit freaky. Grandpa gave me this drum and said if I sang or something, plants would grow faster. And they did, and I think I had to grow certain plants or something. But they all grew super fast, and am I doing magic? Take a breath. I suppose you heard about your grandfather, but thought that it must be just stories? Well, the truth is things are a little different here. But what Nono's practice unlocks is just nature, balance, and energy. So I can't, like, mess it up? All energy, all nature is power. It is dangerous and beautiful. Beguiling, terrible. Must trust Nono, though. Now, where are you off to this fine morning? I'm going for a swim. Oh, wonderful. That sounds like just the thing. Take the time to relax. Alright. Yoke is the only person who can pull off the word beguiling in everyday conversation. I got a feeling that Birdman is going to make a creep. We got to find wherever that bus stop. Try going right and see if it's this way. Oh, Aelin. Lovely fresh air this morning. As soon as I woke up, I knew that I needed to get out. Do you ever get that feeling? Like you need to fill your lungs up with freshness? Like a thirst. Yeah, I love mornings like that. Anyway, thought I'd stop and pick some berries. These make wonderful tea. I saw Mew pass by earlier. Are you looking for her? I'm sure you can catch up with her. She went east from here towards the swamp. Quick check. What berries? I can see if I can find the berries. It kind of the same area as the. Not a, Vogelberry. It looked like a Vogelberry bush. It's remedy for high blood pressure. That's not the right thing. That can't be the right thing. It's not Vogelberry. Or apparently it was? Didn't look like it. Could be wrong, though. No, it looks like maybe it is Vogelberries. I just worried. There was a lot of stuff in there. I was wondering. You notice that something has changed. One of the things is lit up. Chapter 3, The Wild. Ooh. Silver cup. Proto egg. Old finger seed. Oh, let's go back down this way. So many plants, I never know what to look for. Press it, read. Blackpool lily. Oh, let's go. Oh, there's so many. So many plants. The rain willow seed. Crabtree. Cliff shrub. Lock. Crystal clear. The water is crystal clear. No, 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 no. Almost missed it. Kill lilies. Hold the cone. Ghost flower. Purple leaf. Aloka. Coral weed. Red adder. Nice. Roomy in the back. Don't kill me, please. Jackpot. Looks like a hidden path to the secret swim spot. Animatia. Jesus, there's so much. Pink puppetry. Green lichen. Grow a hat spore. I got apprentice botanist for that. I selected like knew everything. Not everything at all. Jesus. The lily. I wonder if there's a bunch that I didn't know about, like that aren't in the thing. Hey, you made it. Yeah, past the archive, left at the huge white deer. White deer? It was kind of incredible, to be honest. It was just standing there. Huge, but it felt really safe. Weird. I thought I knew all the game around here. Never seen a white one. Pointed you right direction, though. Hop in. The water's great. Is it cold? I'm too used to the pool swimming. As soon as you move around a bit, it's perfect. Here I come. See? So perfect. I love it here. I haven't ever taken anyone here, you know? How come? I guess it would have been weird to bring Tongue. And like Claire and Aylin, they're nice, but they've got so much to do all the time. I like being here alone, too. I like the feeling of the water and, like, vanishing. I like the way the water slows everything down. Like I have more control. Everything is more deliberate. Do you like your body? Does anybody? I like that I'm strong. And that I can balance with. But I don't know how I'm supposed to look, to be honest. I don't remember what my parents looked like. Like, I guess I know I'm freaky. But, whatever. The water doesn't care. Nono's garden looks great, by the way. It's not annoying, is it? I'm into it. Nono used to look after gardens all over the place. He helped me look after mine. There are a lot of places that used to be gardens. So what did you grow? Herbs for marinating meat and stuff? It was a house garden. I grew stuff to eat. You know the archive? Just in front of me. Why did you move? Sorry, it's a weird day to talk all about. Let's just float for a bit. So, want to know about all these old buildings? There's a sign that says Novatech. Written on a bunch of signs. There are ancient buildings before the Moon Dragon. We used them for materials and stuff, but some of them... they're so big, I can't imagine there ever being so many people. You should for sure explore at some point. Thanks for showing me your swimsuit. No worries. It's nice to have a new face around here. Sometimes I can seem like a bit of a loner, I think. But out here I have the water and the animals and stuff. And no one can take it away. Melancholy melody. So I'm guessing I have to complete that one next. Whoa. Oh, it's just... I don't know, like a really old song. I keep meaning to think up some lyrics for it. Nothing works. It seems better raw. Thanks for coming out here to be with me. Thanks for inviting me. I'm going to go dry out in the sun. Wild Summer Achievement unlocked. So there's something that people are not telling us about, something that must have happened. I didn't realize how much I miss swimming. Well, it's only been like a day or two since you've been here. I mean, it hasn't been too long to miss it, guy. Did I imagine that deer I saw here? I wonder if Grandpa's up. Okay. Okay, I was a bit skeptical about the whole Dawn thing, but that was the most chill time I've had in ages. He was really cool. I like her. A lot of weird-ass plants. That one. Weird orb thing. Ooh, a bike. Huh, a fixie. Maybe someone forgot how to brake. Done this way. These all look like plants I should be able to harvest, and I'm just in here going, I don't know. Oh, maybe I went the way I was supposed to. So Novatech. Gotta be something related to the meteor, I think. Maybe the meteor wasn't the cause of the actual mutation. Maybe it was Novatech. Look at that weird bird up there. They've just left this island alone for like 100 years. That's weird. I'm going to go about 30 more minutes. Oh. Now let's go see if Grandpa is up. Oh, Aylin's back. Hi, sweetie. Thanks for dropping by. I'm so glad you decided to have a treatment. I've been going on distracted sitting here on my own. So what can I do for your hands, nails, feet, hair, face? Dealer's choice. You choose? You've been gardening, right? Lots of grubby digging? So how about we concentrate on your hand? A lot of people neglect their hands. Sure. We can do a nail file and shape, cuticle treatment, sea salt and oil exfoliation, and a lovely relaxing hand and lower arm massage. Damn, this girl is like she knows her shit. Like, you'll love it. Take a seat and let's get started. Nearly there. I heard you went for a swim this morning. That must have been lovely. Good for you to have company today. I really like her. Oh, yes? Oh, don't blush, please. I wouldn't ever teach you about that stuff. Goodness knows I have enough going on myself without judging others. It's not my place to say anymore. But if she decided to spend time with you today, well, that's wonderful. Now, what do you think? It doesn't look like my hand. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Don't worry about getting them dirty again. I know how it is. Just come back and I can touch them up. What else going to be the turn? Nope. Should probably visit everyone. I don't want to get my hopes up. That's really good news. I don't want to get my hopes up. That's really good news, though, isn't it? Like, Papu getting even a little bit healthier? Wish I knew what caused it. Perhaps it's the new, richer fertilizer. Yes, yes. I should get the sausages to work double time. Think they will? They just need to get some discipline. Like you. Me. Sounds like you made a great deal of progress on your progress check already. I don't want you to, please don't think it's good. I need your advice on how to actually make it stay afloat and stuff. Seeking expert advice is part of discipline. I'm looking forward to seeing it after lunch. By the way, rooftop garden looks wonderful. A breath of fresh air. Drop by this afternoon and I'll have some seeds for you. I'll be in my little garden. We're enjoying the... It's very slow paced, but I enjoy the interactions with characters. Hey there, Jitterbug. Floor looks spotless. I'm just sweeping for the sake of it at this point. Bit of a sad day today here in Mutazione. We lost a few folks some years back. Can I help? Ah, it's right to feel it for the most part. Hey, but you do me a favor. If there's a way you can check on Mute a few times a day, I'm sure she's sick of my interfering. She might like yours, I reckon. I'll do my best. Thanks, Jitterbug. You're a diamond. Oh, I didn't expect this to. Ah, Kai! I was just thinking about the beautiful garden you find noticed. It's hard work out there grows. It's hard to work out what grows where, but I think I have some seeds here that might be useful. Please take them. Thanks, Claire. Not a group that I thought would be together there doing things. Okay, so hear me out. Yes, there's distinctly, there it is, a distinctly new data point. Papu brand fertilizer. Fascinating, fascinating. I call it Papu Newer. Not exactly inspiring. I thought this dirt was too strong for regular garden. Exactly, it's got brand power. The sausages don't talk to each other at all. They're like all over the place. I wonder what he is. He's got to be some sort of... I mean, he's got a root system. So, like, well, he's considered a plant, right? Like... Except we repackage our regular dirt, but branded with Papu identity. The best thing is, the market's wide open right now with Nono out of the picture. Yes, thank goodness the old man is ill. I like our dirt. It's good for sleeping on. I don't want to brand it. You got to think about the bigger picture, Sal. Let's track progress again tomorrow. Yes, we mustn't leap to a conclusion. Yeah, so, for some odd reason, I think the great Papu tree might be linked to Nono's life. Which makes sense why he suddenly, when he regenerated, the Papu tree did as well. So he might be trying to find a person to replace it. It might have been him. It might have been Mani, who was the previous one, also was the same way. Ah, there you are. Maura said you went for a swim with Mew. How was she? She seems sad. Today is a difficult day for her. Can we help? Like, make her some happiness tonic or something? Oh, my girl. I wish it were so easy. There are some kinds of sadness which can be chemically derived and be so treated. But this is a process that must be... Let me put it this way. There is power in speaking a story. The story is hers to give. And I wouldn't deprive you of an opportunity to listen. You're not going to tell me what's wrong with her? I will not tell you what is hers to tell. But perhaps there is something you can do. She mentioned you used to have a garden near the archive. Yeah, she did actually. Why not grow something there? Bring life back to her garden. Find the composition that fits the rough earth. I would recommend the black pool lily in particular. It was a favorite of hers. It also has a soothing, fragrant property. Wait, the melody you taught me. Go on. She sang something when we were swimming. She said it reminded her of, it made me feel like a bit like the song you sang with drumming. Oh, well done. Yes, not all plants respond to the same resonant harmonies. There are several varieties. Many of them remembered locally as folk melody. But with the drumming, the circle of intent and action. I think you have enough to go on there, my girl. I suggest you attempt it this afternoon. Okay, sweetie. So I can't see anyone right now. Something's gone wrong there, back there in the bathhouse. I need to bail out all the regurgitated water. Ah, it stinks so much I keep coming into the salon to catch my breath. Oh no. Oh, just my luck. Oh, Kai, dear. There you are. You're playing with Muse Gardens, making the rounds. Everyone thinks it's a lovely idea. And I've gotten some seeds together for you. Hope it's not too late. Got so much Jellosa at the moment. The other two are rare. One particular is a favorite of Muse, if I recall. Thanks, Maury. You're very welcome. We'll have to find you another project for tomorrow, too. Get this whole place thriving again. I'm gonna go visit, Mew. Grandpa says growing stuff in the garden near the archive might help. I guess I need to work out what kind of plants grow best there. When I finish the right composition for the garden, I should give Mew some black lily flowers. Alright, we'll go visit everyone else. Oh, look at them, like, fishing together. He's fake fishing. You see, if you sing a song, it can help, too. Get some help from your little friend there? I'm teaching. Looks like you're doing a great job. They have a natural talent for it. I try to be super calm with him, you know. He's got that stutter. I'm just enjoying a bit of fresh air before the rain hits. What kind of rain do you get here? It tends to only come in one flavor. Heavy, warm, and wet. Which is not so bad as it goes. All that recore afterwards is a great old thing. I wonder if I've got any rain songs in. All I can think of right now are ballads. Who's on your mind? What? No. This ain't a day for romance. No matter what you got in your heart. So yeah, I think he's also got a thing for Claire. So I reckon if we work hard, it could be shape-shifting like only a few more days. Short trip, certainly. But though I might not worry if you take it further afield. Maybe not to sea, but on the swamps. Sure, sure. It is certain wonderful to see your father's neglected projects get attention again. I guess working on it has made me think of him a bit. Well, well. Think you'd have liked it? Her? I knew Gorham very well. Very well. At least I thought I knew him. I'm not sure how much his approval should be worth your notice. Unevocally, I say he would have loved to see it as his son as a shipwright. But you should be proud in your own right. Oh. An interesting group. I like how as we get deeper, it becomes like all the characters sort of get more nuanced. Lots of shades to everyone. Still nothing from Princess. It takes me a while to go down here. Jesus. I haven't had a conversation with him in a while. Doesn't look like it's gonna be happening today. I like that this game doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's very much point and click and discover a bit of the world around you. Oh, hey. Thanks for coming swimming earlier. It was cool to spend time with you. I used to live here. In these ruins? Well, they obviously weren't ruins back then, genius. Sorry. Over here was the entrance. And over there was the back garden. Faced east? I watered it while the sun rose. Alright. So, Ancolia, that's right. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Yes. Black Blue Lily. Some right there. So let's put some blue nanas. Dot hats. 2 of those. Acacia. Ghost flower over here. Lizard egg needs to go in water. Fedora. Put it over. Pie lily goes on the wall. Purple leaf. Right there. A rain willow. A wall plant. Alright. So now we just need to grow. Post it. Yes. I probably should do it one more time to grow them to their maximum here. Alright. Now let's tend to the plant. Oh, youngling. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plant some more blackpool lilies. Oh shit. Well, that already is it. Okay. Leave that alone. Talk. Hi. It's for you. I hope you're not. It's perfect. I mean, like, it's awful, too. It's seeing the garden alive again. It's weird, but I feel like it's exactly what I needed. How come I didn't know what I... Here. These were my favorite. They used to fill the morning with the most incredible smell. My kids would... I didn't mean to upset you. No! It's so good to feel something other than curious. Didn't see that coming. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see that coming at all. Are you okay? Yes. I don't know. Guess he just left these ruins when she moved out. Oh, the garden looks pretty nice now. I should tell Grandpa about the garden. Maybe Yuke knows more about this. I can't believe it took you this long. I've been waiting here for hours. Bailing out stinking water. I can only apologize. What on earth was so important you had to leave a pregnant woman bailing manure water? Go on, tell me. Look, we don't know it was manure. Could be brown water, any variety, especially with this rain. The rain started after the flood, and I told you that. I apologize. I truly apologize for my targeting. Now we're waiting for what? You couldn't even organize your workers? I'm having some trouble getting sense out of them today. I can only... Here they come. Oh, it has to be manure, because they were talking about manure earlier, weren't they? As if things weren't stinky enough. I do apologize, utterly. I try to get them worked, but they keep... Just fix the flood, please. And find out what caused it, so it doesn't happen again. Okay? Of course, of course. So he bailed on work to go, to go help Tongue. Interesting. A nice bowl of jambalaya and shelter from the rain. Aren't we lucky? Yes, Mom. Dennis tells me the boat's coming along nicely. Sure. I was getting ready to use it as a raised bed for some bed. But good to see a thing used for its purpose, I suppose. Tasty jambalaya today, Mom. So what are your plans, Tongue? Love? Fixing the boat? And then? Mom. Sailing the boat? Mom, I don't want Tonguey to go off to sea either. But we've got to let him do what he needs. Got such a lovely home here. Enough. Tell me about the gosh darn jambalaya. Gosh darn? Spending too much time with that barman. Mom can hang out with whoever she gosh darn likes. They're an interesting family because you see them like rubbing against each other like roughly, and yet they still laugh it off. Tongue. If he keeps laughing on that, he'll choke on his crab. Gosh darn. Some light ribbing in the face of everything else. Can I get you anything? Jitterbug. Thanks for coming out and all this. It's not good for bringing in the folks from their homes, but it's good for keeping people in once they arrive. Would you like a drink? Yeah, okay, thanks. I got this one, little man. There you go, bubble juice. Ingredients by Mori. Recipe by Bopek right here. Bobo juice, okay. It's my favorite. It's all my favorite juices. I know it's quiet right now, but I reckon it'll liven up later on. I always feel like the sound of rain drives folks together. I am hoping. Sure you are, little man. In a second now. Folks are gonna come through that door. Well, it seems like it's a rough day. I don't think they're going to be. Tell Grandpa about the garden. Oh, yeah, let me go. Finish finding the right composition for the garden. Oh, yeah, there, it's weird. This garden felt totally different from the one yesterday. Sad, kind of empty. The plants responded to the song Mute saying felt like the right ones to plant here. I wonder if that's the thing. Different gardens need different plants, different songs. I'm still not 100% on what happened. But oh my god, it sounds brutal. I hope the flower helped a tiny bit. Yeah, from what it sounds like Mew is... Yeah, she's not going to bounce back easy from this. Neither should she, I guess. Grandpa? Grandpa. Oh. Oh, sorry. My mind wandered off there. If I'm honest, I'm feeling sad that I never knew your mother at your age. She was such good friends with Dots. Made contact before anyone else did. Just seemed to naturally understand. She'd go into the tree crown here with a big old basket of fruit. Carefully hand out equal-sized pieces to each. Until I joked that equal wasn't equal to a big dot and a little one. Then from that moment on, she seriously gave them proportional-sized fruit pieces. A 3-year-old, can you imagine? You must think more like your mother, Kai. She was open, inventive, not always looking for the answers on a silver plate. Mom isn't here. I am. I'll rest some more, I think. Oof. I just felt kind of bad, but I don't see why he can't just be straight with me. So much rain. The blessing field on my face. And of course, it'll be doing the garden here a world of wonder. Lots of regrets tied up and everything. It sounds like. There's a sort of whole tragic tale to everything in this whole environment. This sense of community is marred by like all the bad things. Both parts are so pretty. Huh? I didn't even notice these before. Cool old painting. I should ask Yoke sometime if I can watch these films. There's pianos everywhere. I wonder if we're gonna get a chance to play it. I feel like that's gonna be one of the songs, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Tongue's gonna be something about anger or something. I think I might stay late today. All this rain. I don't want to make anyone wheel me home in this. Besides, I like the sound it makes on the roof. Such a solid, reassuring sound. Makes the world feel smaller. The buildings feel like shelter. How are you feeling, my girl? Saw the garden I grew today. But of course! That garden used to favor river plant. So this rain will be good for it. You spoken to Nono? I'm still trying to do more research into your question. But the good news is, I found a forgotten folio of some Manny's old reflection. Perhaps tomorrow I'll be able to offer more. Did Mew speak with you? A bit. 3 years ago, I lost a son. And my grandchildren. Oh, so he's technically what, Mew's father-in-law? Oh, shit. And Mew lost a partner and her children. I can barely say it out loud. natural order of things. It shouldn't be. First anniversary was an open wound. Second, somehow worse. But today, perhaps having someone new among us, or the life you brought back to the garden, still the deepest blood-red melancholy. But life still springs. It is a gift. Life is a gift. That was brutal. It's getting late. See you tomorrow, my dear girl. You went home. You're soaked. Errands can wait till tomorrow. There are a few younger folk in the bar, I think. Go over there and get warm. Maybe Spike can cheer me up. Might check if Grandpa is annoyed. The mule lost her kids and her partner. It was Yoke's son. What kind of disaster even does that? A fire? Was it a fire, though? That's the question. I heard your boat work is turning out good. It's okay. Fine thing to have your own boat. I should know, Sweet Lullaby has been with me for years now. There's a lot of looking after her. But she's worth it. It'll be great to have a bit of freedom. Plus you get to say things like, "Ma, she's Yar." Yar? Sure. What does Yar mean? Oh, just one of them things you say. Easy to handle, quick to the helm. Everything's a boat should be. Maybe it's from a movie? What I mean is there's romance in a boat. You gotta think about how you relate to it. Is she your refuge, your escape vessel, your home and hearth, or your co-adventurer? Have you named her yet? No. Well, get on it. It's important. Names are important. That was interesting. Oh, come on. Come on. Bop. Not today, Bopek. You're not getting me today. What'd I tell you? It sure livened up, huh? Hey, I heard what you did with the garden. Yeah? I wish I could have been useful. Everybody's talking about it. We're all mighty thankful. You know, Muse got a special place in my heart. I gotta give her space to keep her close, if you know what I mean. It's hard to sit back. It's special what you did, and we're all grateful for it. It's time to go talk to Grandpa. Whoa, what's up top? Oh, I didn't know this was Muse's place. Must collect them from hunting. Surprising romantic pics. Hang in there, kitty. Raining hard now. Sat in the rain for a bit. Felt good on my fur. I'm glad, actually. I know you're tired of hearing me from me, but I must ask. You feel it, I hope. The change in the air. Facetious. I can never remember what facetious means. The people. Feeling of community, the whole. The garden you grew. Today felt different. It was darker, but so was everyone else. Am I frustrating you again? Everyone felt like that garden today. The garden you grew today felt different. You learned something. You also gave something back. Fine day's work. Stick with it, my. So sleepy. Should check the Muse doing okay. I haven't listened to this record in years. Every year that goes, I feel like this has to be it. The point at which things get easier. Does it? Life is now, isn't it? If you knew a secret, like about how someone loved someone, they'd never tell, not in a million years. Maybe you should help them, right? Because you've got to live. Pape, what is it? You've got to. It's not fair not to. I think you should always say something, yeah. Life is now. It's time to make something. Don't know what that was about. I guess if she wants to tell me, she will. Could be in relation to other characters. Oh. Shit, is this gonna be dream time? The bird is calling! It's calling me to the shrine. 7 gardens, Buddhist song. Papu flowers for the funk. What was that? But yeah, you better not jump scare me. I'm sorry. I'd freak out if this happened to me, but this is actually funny. Ah! What is it? There was a beetle on me. Is that all? It was almost as big as my head. Of course, I understand. You're safe now. You know, I am feeling very much recovered. Let's get out of this stale old room. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Is that really you? Island, my dear. You're really beginning to show. Oh, I suppose I am. It suits you. I believe you met my granddaughter, Kai. You know we met Grandpa. Grandpa wants to freshen up. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little overexcited. And a little stinky. Now. My cheery mood is no reason to get cheeky. Well, you've come to the right place. I'll give you the full package. Even the foot rub? Everything. I don't want any of those exfoliating things. I have delicate skin. Of course. Oof. Sorry, the baby's kicking. Magical. First few times it is. After that, it loses magic a bit. It's been a while since I was able to see to you. Maury's been great. I see. She interferes a bit, but she's a good midwife. No concerns? Just a little sickness. You and I should talk some more. Hi, am I right that you've been growing garden? Sure. Could you do me a massive favor? I'm gonna use up the last of my Kuroko oil on No-No. Could you grow me some more? What a wonderful idea. I do recall they grow particularly well in the garden by the lighthouse. Oh, it'd be gorgeous to have a little more life out there. Might as well grow the whole garden and while you're at it. Sure. Oh, I just need some adult plants. I can do the rest. If you pop along to see Mori, she'll have some seeds. In the meantime, let's get No-No cooking spick and span. Bug a bed, it's the achievement I got unlocked. Chapter 4. Bath Day. I think I'm gonna stop here. This is a good place to stop, and I'm really enjoying the slow, methodical atmosphere of this game. But yeah, if you guys had fun, I'm glad, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, everyone have a good day and stuff. I will see you then. Bye!